there's the boy.
Hello, hello. Let's make sure. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Woo!
Pretty good.
It's Tuesday, guys. It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Are you guys so excited and ready for all the creeps and building some characters?
I'm very excited. Also,
Oh,
Tiffany, just
thank you
a
for the new
quick thing.
follower. Yeah.
I think that you might, in my little like health bar thing.
Yeah.
I think that you might have to turn it to yellow since I'm sick right now.
Oh, you know what? That's
That would
true.
be most appropriate.
That's true. You're not at full health right now. Hold on. Let me do that for you. There you go.
There we go.
Currently at caution.
Perfectly injured.
Yeah, yeah. To make sure to move it over, I think. Doot doot. There. Because I moved everything over. I don't think I moved it appropriately. There. Boom. How's everybody doing tonight? Puke yellow. It is puke yellow. It's for when you're sick. Yeah.
Exactly.
Da, 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 da.
If you had like the poisoned one, that would be for Korg right now.
Yeah. It would be. I should have, you know, I'll try to think of a good way to do this without, you know, triggering epilepsy, but like a pulsing thing for when you guys are infected.
Ooh.
Yeah, like as an effect on your cameras or something.
When that happens in game, it also affects us in real life
It
too.
does.
Like I'll start
Yeah.
growing, like a third arm,
Yeah,
tentacles going everywhere.
You die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Sword Art Online style.
You grow a third arm in the game, you grow a third arm in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi,
exactly.
Raz. This game seems easier if you just start as zombies. It's true. It's true. That's why the point is try to avoid. Who doesn't want that challenge, right?
Honestly, we should all play as zombies and we're all trying to beat up Leon Kennedy, but he ends up rizzing us up at the end anyways.
I wouldn't try to beat up
Hey.
Leon Kennedy.
I
I'm gonna
wouldn't
be
either.
honest with you.
I'd lose.
I'd try to get him to beat me up, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh no, don't hit me with
Oh,
your axe,
no.
Mr. Leon.
Woo.
Oh, you want to restrain me? Okay. You can lock me up, Leon.
Don't parry a car in my direction, Mr. Leon. That would be terrible. Oh, you're pulling out the rocket launcher? Oh god, please no. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple.
It's good you got stuff done, Warlock. Redeemed hydrate. Okay, and posture check. Everybody, make sure you drink your beverages. Have your good posture.
No, a stretch wasn't redeemed, but I'm doing it anyways.
Yeah.
That's part of the posture check, for
Part
sure.
of the posture check, yeah. You gotta, like, stretch your shoulders a bit. Leon is daddy. Is that allowed to say here? It is. It is. Just, if you say fuck, the bot might get you. Because it likes to think we're PG-7 here. No matter the settings. Really? Right in front of my fried chicken bowl?
Hold on.
That fits the tone here.
Here's the test. Bot, you gotta do this. Hell yeah!
It worked! Oh my god. Normally it's like, sorry, you can't talk.
Just,
You've been
put
sushed.
fuck and
Free
see how that
speech.
works.
Yeah. Fact.
You're also a VIP, so it might be giving you a little more leeway.
That's true.
True. With great, I must remember that with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
VIPs and mod. I don't know. Did you not get modded before Core? Because you've been a VIP since I created the channel.
I don't think I have gotten. I don't think so.
Okay. I was like, that's interesting.
Someone got hard modded. Well, a couple of people did actually.
Yeah. That's true. I think that was Grim. I think he was one. Korg's
And my
getting
friend
special
Chris, when he
treatment
came
crazy.
in, got
Yeah. I'm the stream princess today, Lexi.
Yeah. Lexi, we'll get you on, and then you'll get that princess treatment. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. You do that. Da da da. My cat. Oh, Bon. What are you doing over
She
there?
should have studied a little more for this test.
This
What?
test? Kills Korg, lore master.
Perfect. Absolute
Backflips away.
cinema.
The backflip is what's most accurate. 100%.
Mhm.
If there's an unnecessary backflip to be had, Leon must do it. Work on your cuttlefish sanctuary. You playing Subnautica? Yeah.
Ye-
Let us know how that goes. Tell us how many cuttlefish you're at. Keep us in the loop. Korg, your innocence will be
zone.
destroyed by the second stream.
Moose, I haven't had my innocence for many years. We don't talk about what happened in Tahiti.
Tahiti.
Mm.
That's good. That's good. Oh, I have a question for all of you chatters. Can you hear the spooky music going on in the background? It's one of the few things I couldn't test if you guys could hear it before going live.
I don't think so. If it's there, it's like super
Tiny.
faint.
I can turn that up a bit.
Yeah.
Faintly.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's there. It's
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I turned it up
It's
a
just
bit.
very faint.
Okay.
a little something, something.
There's something, something.
I'd say you could probably crank it up a good bit more,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
up to you.
I'm at -11 right now.
You can also, if you want to, this would be weird, but you could open up the stream on your side of things, listen in, and then just get the audio. where
Oh,
you want
that's
it to go.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! Lex! Stop. But you know what that means, Lex? Is you have access to a certain emote. You now can whack Korg. Thank you so much for the sub.
No bully Korg
Go.
coughing.
Go eat. Go eat. Sleep well.
Go eat, Lexi.
Go eat.
Yes. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Honestly,
You
the
can
the
nap right
bonking
here.
Korg might actually be worth it because you're trying to like hit the coughs out of it.
Yeah, right? It's to help.
Yeah.
It's to help you. Thank you, Savage. Yes, we are here to do a specific thing. Hi, everybody. I am TR Nickel. We have awesome people. We have Myriad and Korg the Mighty. We are going to be creating Resident Evil characters for the TTRPG that we are going to be running on this channel pretty much for the rest of the year, starting off on Friday. It's pretty much like every other Friday, except that we do take weeks off because of travel, family events, life events, etc. But we'll keep you guys updated on when those games go live. First one, again, being Friday at 6 p.m. CST, with Mandy, Sparkle's Mandy, being the first solo game. So you'll get to see each of these characters individually experience how they start off the apocalypse in Raccoon City in 1998. So it's gonna be super fun. I feel like most of you all know, but if you don't, Myriad, awesome streamer. She's been taking a little bit of a break, but you can find her here and at Lord Gasumba's channel and you have a few other places you stream too, right?
Sometimes, depends, but
Yeah.
mostly here in Jay's channel.
Yeah, so you can see her play games there. And then Korg also has his own channel. He is a fantastic gamer and is very kind and allows you to punish him with a bunch of spells that you can save up using points. That's what I choose to do in my
So
free time.
a masochist.
Like that's what you took away from the channel. It's just like, oh yeah, he streams and stuff like that. Also, you can beat the fuck out of him with
Channel points.
Channel points. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's the lesson.
That's the
selling.
selling point.
Absolutely. That is a selling
exactly.
point for me. Hell yeah. You joking? For sure.
Yeah. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I see how it is. I see.
No. But seriously, go check him out. You can you can punish him. Warlock, we both know that that's true. For 5 gift subs, Korg was stricken topless. Savage.
Listen, I'm not.
Savage wish.
I'm not
right there.
trying to get Tiffany banned. Like, like a month. Wait, hold on. When was your first stream again? It hasn't been over.
It's been
month,
like
right?
2
No,
weeks. It's been like 2
It's
weeks.
been 2 weeks. God, time doesn't fucking exist anymore.
Yeah. Moose. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Hi.
What's up, Chunky?
I'm blind, so if you guys see me like go like this, it's because I don't have my glasses. And for good reason, okay?
Well, it's not that you don't have them.
Yeah.
You have them. They're in
here.
front of you. You're just not wearing them.
No, because it looks terrible. All you see is a glare. You can't even see my eyes. Oh, thank
Who here
you,
cast blind on
Sparkles.
Tiffany?
What? Thank you,
I
Mandy.
said, who here cast blind on Tiffany?
I don't know. It's been
Shame on whoever that was.
it's been 17 years.
Genetics?
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe it's your parents.
Yeah.
They're like, this one is gonna be too powerful.
Yeah. Genetic. My sister complains about genetics all the time. She's sitting there being like, I hate her mom because she got all of her the bad teeth and all the like immune illnesses, and I'm like, don't blame mom. She got that shit in too. You're in it together. But
I mean, you kind of have to blame the father too, because if it's like recessive, then
right, he just makes it worse. Yeah. Thank you, Moose.
Train.
Woo woo woo. It's getting hyped in here. Sorry, it was me. Mexi, how could you? How could you blind me?
I like how whenever I ask chat, like, oh, chat, who did insert thing here? Mexi always
He's
goes,
like,
it
"It's
was me. He's just straight up
Case-
like reverse flash, just, it was me, Barry. I'm the one who blinded you. They told me I could get a free V-Bucks gift card if I did, Barry.
If I did.
$8.
Hi, Ed. How are you doing? Oh, we need to give... Thank you for doing the shout out for Mandy. Myriad. Do 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 do.
I'm not a mod, I can't do that.
Sorry.
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 Damn.
Not
Even when I'm sick. Ugh.
Well, I'll
Eat good, scrub lord.
I can make you one. I can make you one. All right, everybody.
You don't have to make me one of
I'll make you one.
appreciate.
No, you're good. So, everybody, we're gonna make characters today, and it is Korg's sole duty, as even though he is sick, to essentially make
on
sure
track.
we stay on track to actually create these characters, because if any of you know, Myriad and I like to do a little bit of a tangent time. Which is
We
like
do a lot of this.
every 10 minutes we suddenly get on a new topic that has nothing to do. Hi, Bonbon. You got things to say too about it? You got things to say? He's the
I could also make a character for the cat.
yeah, and he's immune.
I was gonna say, let's give the cat some plot armor, please.
Yeah, I would cry.
Also, for the sake of time,
Yes.
we're doing 2 characters today, right?
Yes, we are.
We're doing both Russell and Myriad's.
Yep. So we're getting you both done, so that way we can, so I originally was gonna do 3 separate ones, and then we scheduled all of the game days, and then I realized that we had to get these characters done in the next week because of our
Yep.
first game being Friday. So I was like,
Mhm.
okay, well, that means I have to fit both of you in this one. But I think that's fine because
Okay, cool.
I don't
And
think
is there a hard stop that anybody has in terms of time?
I do not.
I'd say as long
Alright.
as we can get done within 3 hours.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. So about an hour and a half for each character then.
we got this. We got this. So, well, some of it's gonna cross over. You know, I can because you're both.
Streams are gonna cross. Don't
Yeah,
you worry.
yeah.
Mhm.
So do you both have the character sheet, or do you need me to send that to you again?
I already
I
have
have
a character
it.
sheet, and
Perfect.
it's already partially filled out.
Look at you go. See, we're gonna get this done in no time.
And are we going to do one character at a time, or is it going to be like when we fill out one section, we're
Yeah.
filling it out for both characters?
Both characters, yeah. Might as well do
Okay.
it. Yeah, and so
Yeah, that makes sense.
no, Bonbon, I don't want you over there. So for all of you at home, I have a character sheet up here. Let me drop the link for the game so you guys can download it. Owie, Bonbon. Download it as
Bonbon.
well. I'm blind. Okay, hold on. There
You're
you
doing
go.
great.
Like all right, so there's the link for you. You guys can get the character sheet, the core rule book, all of the additional things for free. This is an unlicensed game. Hi Justin. So he can't sell it, but you can tell that a lot of time and dedication. I think he spent like 7 years building out this game. He's obviously a big fan of Resident Evil and of TTRPGs. It's really well made. We've enjoyed learning about the game, and there's a few different streams that we had gone over the rules very well, some of the rules.
That's a very loose term. That is such a loose term you're using right now.
Well, you know, we went over some pages in the rulebook because tangent time.
We for sure looked at a couple of the pages.
Yeah. So, you know, that's the thing. You guys can go watch. But, so you guys are more than welcome to create characters along as we create these characters. You guys are able to essentially play alongside us as we're going. Let us know how your characters are doing or faring as we play the game. Because this is just their journey going through Raccoon City. But there were about 100 some survivors of Raccoon City that night. So that could be you. Hi, Grim. Welcome. Hydrate. Okay. I'm about to take sips. Woo! We met our bits goal. Thank you guys so much. And thank you for the hype train. Appreciate all of you so much. They read 3rd, 15th, and 28th word of every page. About that, Raz. It was about that.
I
But
think that's
yeah.
also probably giving us a little too much credit.
Yeah. Feel free, again, to... Bon, don't eat my sushi. That's not yours, buddy. No, don't do that. His paw literally
too
was
late.
like, but I want it. Don't pull it away, mother.
I want it.
I
But
would
it's
like the
fine.
sushi, please. That looks quite yummy. No, Bonbon. You already had your dinner. Okay. So, just like we did in for Sparkles, Mandy, who is the Bond. Don't do that. It's so cute, but no. Put the cover on. All I see is his paw come out from around the computer and try to
Yeah.
get the sushi. Thank you so much for the follow.
What if I did?
Welcome. So he's like, but what if you didn't notice and I could just eat it? And that would
What
be
if I do anyway?
yeah. Cute. Okay, so focus, Tiffany. My God. We're gonna create characters. Feel free. I had the link up above. You can get this whole game for free. Follow along yourself. Create your own characters. And as we play the game, feel free to make the same roles as the other characters. See how well you would fare. And yeah, okay. So starting up, I would love for you guys to tell us just a little bit about your characters, like the concept around them before we start like building them out stat-wise. So, Myriad, if you want to go first and tell us a little bit about Chrissy and who she is and like the ideation process for that.
So I wanted to play a character that would, for all intents and purposes, do the absolute worst in a zombie apocalypse. So I decided to play a spoiled rich girl. And that's what I'm doing. So Chrissy is a spoiled rich girl that actually got cut off from daddy's money. So she's trying to
Yeah.
make her own way in life. And as such, she got a job as a secretary for a super innocuous company that you definitely haven't heard of.
Definitely. There's no spoiler if you guys look at the graphics too closely.
No.
Definitely not.
No.
No spoiler. Not at all. That's awesome. Yeah. And so Myriad does, should put the disclaimer that if anything to do with the secretary is my fault because I chose this character out of the two she had prepared.
I did. So I had come up with 2 ideas that I flung at Tiffany.
Yeah.
The one was the secretary, and the other was a mortician who would be a bit more dour. But we had kind of discussed the types of characters that both Korg and Mandy were playing, and we thought that
so
having Chrissy would be a bit more chaotic in the mix, so it would be more fun. So
yeah.
If she dies, I'm blaming Tiffany for making me, forcing me to play this character.
Yeah, making you fall in love with this character and then taking her away from you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was close. I almost chose the other one when we were talking about it, because I was like, oh well, it could have more like plot significance, but you made a very fair point that she, Chrissy could accidentally break her NDA.
Yeah, that was like a fun thing. I was like, yeah, Chrissy is just like she's just trying to get a job so she can keep getting her deals done. And she's really reliant on this paycheck. And the whole thought was that like she's kind of ditzy and like not dumb, just like no sort of mental like barrier between her and the rest of the world. And so the thought was that like she would accidentally reveal information that like she didn't think was important, but the other 2 characters are like, wait, what? And then she's like, oh my god, I just broke my NDA. I'm gonna get fired. Meanwhile, outbreak happening.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll have a job, at the end of this. It's okay. You'll be fine either way. So
I don't want to be poor.
I don't want to be poor. So I'm really excited about these characters in particular because they're so diversely different from one another. And that's kind of where the slogan of like, you don't get to choose who you survive the apocalypse with came from, was just because they're so radically different. And I don't really see in any other scenario that these people would have came together and chosen one another as companions. Through anything. So I'm really excited to see the dynamic there. So Korg, why don't you tell us a little bit about Russ then?
All right, so the character that I am going to be playing in this campaign is a man by the name of Russell Cross, or Russ for short. His profession is as a comms technician. His history is as a refugee. Giving a little brief synopsis of his backstory. Basically, Russ initially went into college to receive some sort of technical degree. He likes fiddling with computers. He likes fiddling with communication-based technology, radios, all that type of stuff. However, about midway through college, he realized that he felt a calling elsewhere, and he decided to become a humanitarian overseas in Africa. So he dropped out of college, he went over, became a humanitarian, and then at some point in the future, while he was over there, a civil war broke out in the area where he was located. instead of being funneled out like a lot of the other humanitarians were at that time, he instead decided to try and stick around and use his knowledge of communication technology to try and help evacuate civilians, right? Keep people informed, keep people safe, doing what he could. He wasn't necessarily a fighter.
Yeah.
He could try and use a gun if pressured into it. He wasn't proficient at it, but by any means, he basically would have about the same proficiency I would, where I'm like, okay, I can load it, I can shoot it. That's about it. I can't do anything else fancy with it. But he typically wouldn't try to do that anyways, because he often felt like that kind of made him a bit like the people who were causing the violence in the first place. Only did it when it was necessary. He wasn't a full pacifist by any means, but it wasn't his go-to. So he stayed there for a good couple of years trying to help things out. Eventually, things got really bad, and he was forced to flee as well. He had to flee back to in and around the area where the campaign is taking place. That's around where he landed. He did some research on the local area, found out that the area where the campaign is taking place looked like a good place to lay low for a while, get his ducks in a row. He got a job working at Radio Shack, and and that brings us to the session.
Little did he know, he went from one hell to another.
Yes, exactly. He went through several years of operating within a war zone and was like, all right, I need a relatively quiet location that has access to decent technology, but I just want to be able to, get my bearings straight again. What's that, a zombie outbreak?
What?
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Exactly.
I feel so bad for Russ. He just needs a big hug, and I can't wait to see what he does in the setting, though, because I can imagine I just can't wait for your solo episode, because, man, I can
Also,
just imagine his thoughts.
As a side note, I was looking because I have a duplicate knowledge, so I was looking through the list of knowledges to see if there's one that I could pitch. But I understand what they're trying to say here, but it took me a little off base when I was looking through the list and I just saw children as a knowledge base. And I was like, what?
That is odd.
You got botany, you got chemistry, you got BOWs, you got children. It's like, how the hell is that? Oh, look, a child zombie. I know how to handle this situation, guys.
They are a different type of creature, that is for sure. I mean, I will say taking care of a kid is different than taking care of an elder person, when you're working with both people. So but it is odd. Well, I feel like it could have been...
Depends on the older
person. That's true. My mom used to work with Alzheimer's patients, and they were just big kids. They were just they just wanted to play. That's like, I would come and help her, and they were just they just wanted to play games and tell you about, stories and stuff. It was really cool. Like, when they do remember certain things, or they tell you something, you're like, that's not real, that didn't happen. They were just playing make-believe in their own head, and it was really cool. They were just like, and then the dragon came, and I fought that thing. You wouldn't believe it.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't, you're right.
Pop slay queen.
You slay that dragon. They were awesome. Okay, so, yeah, I'm excited. We have a secretary, we have Radio Shack employee, and we have a veterinarian. What a stellar team, because
I think we already determined that Jennifer is the most adept at this for this particular situation.
100%. 100%.
Also, I just want to quickly point out, I think I found the extra knowledge that I want to pitch.
Oh, boy.
I know we'll get to that a bit later, but I think it fits with Russ's backstory. Retail is a knowledge. It
should be one for you.
It should be.
It should be. Killing a child zombie.
Christy also has that, but in the form of retail therapy.
Yeah. Retail therapy.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that she buys things to solve her problems.
Oh,
Instead of, like,
okay, gotcha. I've never heard. Is that an actual term?
Yeah.
Yeah, retail
I've
therapy.
never heard of it. I've
Yeah.
never
It's
heard
like,
of that
well,
slang term.
this bad thing happened to me. Might as well go spend hundreds of dollars on something.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'll feel
Yeah,
better.
I'm familiar. I've heard of like splurging, but like I haven't heard of retail therapy before.
Yeah.
Huh. Wild.
Woo!
All right.
The more you know.
Character sheets.
Character sheets, yes. Okay, so like last time when building out Mandy's character, I'm actually going to go ahead and start with the profession and the history, because those have bonuses to stats before we go to stats. Just makes sense in my mind to start there versus, starting with the stats. Treat yourself. I love Parks and Rec so much. Okay, so we have secretary and was telecommunications actually a profession, Korg?
Technician.
Comtech.
Okay.
That is an actual profession.
Yeah.
I have the boosts, knowledges, and stats loaded up for all three of my things. If you
Perfect. Oh yeah. So I was just gonna read them out for everybody. So for comms tech, so the stat bonuses that they get is for systems is going to be a +3, persuasion and empathy is a +1, command and authority is a +1, and awareness and stealth has a +1. So they actually, I feel like they have a pretty well-rounded start to the game there with those. Some knowledges.
I'm probably gonna point. I'm probably gonna put like an extra point into each of the, because they're like getting me up to 11 still puts me at a +0. But if I give an additional point to persuasion, command, and awareness, it'll boost me up to a +1 for all three of those. Yeah.
It's always on the evens. So some knowledges are local roads, which I believe is supposed to be treated different than like the local area. Where like you have more of an idea around the infrastructure, I think.
Yeah.
And then you have infrastructure.
The local area is a different knowledge.
Yeah.
In the list. Yep.
Yeah. So and then you also have infrastructure as a knowledge as well.
Yep.
And then the systems that you would have is transmission equipment and computers.
Yep.
So there's those. And then for our secretary, let's see if I can find it. There she is. Okay. So for awareness and stealth, you have a +2.
Wow.
Yeah. You aware. Anticipate
aware
those
of
needs.
Get it.
You have a +1 to survival.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Nice.
+1 to persuasion and empathy.
I 100% think that the +1 to survival is from like Black Friday shopping. Right? Like she knows how to
Throw
deal
elbows
with a mom trying to get their kid with their 12 kids something for Christmas. She
She's-
knows how to elbow check 'em.
She's survived hordes before.
Yeah, she's survived hordes before.
This ain't my first rodeo, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas guy check. Got to be aware to get those good sales.
And then you have a +2 to systems as well. You have
cool.
no knowledges. And you have office
Dang.
buildings as a system, typewriters as a system, and computers. Yeah. And then you have computers.
That is probably my only useful thing.
Yeah.
We both have computers. Yay!
Woo!
Yippee!
Oh my god, I would die the day that Chrissy rolls higher than Russ in a computer
Oh,
like
God.
systems check.
Yeah, because you got a +2 to system?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So that would be actually hilarious. She's like, actually?
Get out of the way, Russ.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, we lost Korg. He
Come
gone.
back.
Korg, you come back. To be fair, he's on a hotspot, so his internet's
He
actually
might
down.
be in and out.
Yeah, his internet is down currently, so we are trying to make it work the best we could. So his hotspot could just be acting up a bit. So yeah. Oh, you do have a additional 1 to your HP though, there, Chrissy.
Yeah.
It says HP 1. Let me double
That's
check.
fun.
Yeah, let me
For
double
why?
check. I don't know, it just says HP 1. Korg does not.
Oh. Suck it, idiots.
Yeah, you're the only one out of all. I
Really?
was like, did I miss that? And no, you're the only
I'm
one that gets a
really
plus
hardy
1.
secretary.
Yeah, you're used to having to deal with people. Oh, thank you. Thank you for gifting those sub. I appreciate that. HP printers. Did HP have printers back then? I don't know. That's the downside.
Printers were a thing.
Well, I know printers were a thing, but I don't know if HP was a company yet. I don't know these things. I have to look it up. I started a tab of different research of 1998 prior to September 30th because we won't live past that day. Hi, Wolf! Did HP have faints from old age? Wolf, no! Resuscitate! Resuscitate. The umbrella agents got Korg. Oh no. It's so sad. Yeah, he dropped. So, like, he's not in Discord at all. So, my guess is
his hotspot probably was just like, nope.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he was doing video
both.
and Discord, yeah.
Too much.
Maybe he'll be able to hop in just on Discord.
Yeah. I'll put his little guy up there. Pretty sure HP was company in 98. I'll take your word for it. I don't know. I started a document where I have different references, different, like, pop culture stuff and music, like what was happening in music in the 90s. Or in 1998 specifically. So, you guys are all gonna have to give me some grace. I was born in 98. So
you should be an expert.
Yeah, I should know everything.
Obviously.
Everything that happened that year. So I might say something that did or did not exist in 98.
I won't fact check you, I promise.
By Amazon stuff. I do know Amazon in 98, they went from being solely a bookseller to expanding their retail online empire. I do know that, Raz. And what was it? NetSpread was the thing, and Internet Explorer was slowly overtaking them in 98. I've been researching. I've been learning things. Okay. So
she's evolving.
Yeah. So you had privileged as your history, right? Okay. So
welcome back, Cork.
Oh my god.
That was so jarring to tap back into the video window.
Hi, Korg.
He's lost his headphones.
He's lost. I don't remember 98. I was pretty drunk from 90 to 2010. Raz, I want to hear. I want a recording of just you recalling.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi. Sorry, so simultaneously, phone died and internet went back online.
Oh.
So I'm now back hardwired in, so we're good.
Oh, sweet. Well, that was, I guess, good that your phone died?
Yeah.
'Cause then you noticed that the internet went back
Good
on.
question mark.
Yeah, I don't know. And
What did I miss?
We were just chit-chatting about 98 and how I was born, and
Yeah.
so that they're gonna have to
so
give
was
me...
Korg, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait a minute,
I'm
I feel
older
like
than you, Korg.
Yeah, I'm the baby.
You too,
Monster baby.
Normally, I'm always the
No.
baby, so you're the baby.
That's
That'd
the
be
thing.
sad.
In almost every group that I've been in, like every like group hangout type thing, I am either the youngest or the oldest. There's hardly ever been an in between.
I
Yeah.
feel ya. I get
Mm.
that. But yeah, you were born because you're born in November. I was born in January. So
Yeah.
boom.
You got what?
Oh,
One.
thanks for the
2,
gifted
3, 4.
subs. Appreciate that.
You got like 5 months on me.
Yeah.
What
I'm an elder.
wisdom do you gain in those 5 months? Like what like 5
experiencing
months from now, what am I
nine-
going
I
to
don't
learn
know.
about myself?
Let me tell you. You know,
Yeah.
it was a harsh winter. And anytime you experience that, you know, like brisk.
We're going straight up Game of Thrones, like the winter's coming.
Yeah.
Wait, Tiffany, what's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Ugh,
Scorpio.
we could have had it all, Tiff. We could have had it all.
What?
You were an Aquarius, but you're not.
I
so it's
know. I'm sorry. If I was so I was actually supposed to be born on February 14th. I was born exactly 1 month early.
I was supposed to be born in January, so I was supposed to be a Capricorn.
Okay,
I
see,
wasn't
we
supposed
got
to be
I was
born at
cheated.
late.
all.
We got cheated.
Yeah, I was late. You were early.
Yeah. Dang. Wait, so what does that
Scorpio.
make you February? Yeah.
February 12th. It's my birthday.
Oh my god.
Aquarius.
Like if I was born in February, we would have had 2 days apart. It's crazy.
Yeah. Would have been
Okay,
birthday buddies.
wait a minute. When I first started learning about astrology signs and stuff like that, is anybody else either in call or in chat, did anybody else learn about the names of the astrology signs via Beyblades first, and then when people started talking about it in the astrology like kind of talks, you thought that they were into Beyblades? Turns out they weren't.
Cosmic, thank you so much for the gifted subs there, dude. Thank you. Means a lot.
No, I did not learn through Beyblades.
Aww.
Yeah.
However, I appreciate that is where you got your knowledge from.
Yeah, I thought it was a Beyblade thing. 'Cause
I
that's where
actually
first
love
heard
that.
about them.
I actually love that. You know
Someone
what?
tells you they're a Pisces, and you're like, oh my god, you watch Beyblade? They're
Pretty
like,
much it.
what?
That's literally what young
What?
me thought. Like I heard somebody talking about it. I was like, wait a minute, you're into Beyblade? And they're like, no, it's like a star thing. And I was like, oh,
Oh.
you're boring now.
Oh man, let it rip. Okay. Beyblade is still a thing, by the way, if you didn't know. There are still
Yeah.
tournaments that go on to this day for Beyblade. And I got to witness two, like one this year and one last year, because I go to Midwest Gaming Classic every year, which is like a big, I think it's Wisconsin's largest video game con. And I'm always put in their RPG room, but that's where they have the Beyblade tournament. And so it is just chaos, and I get to see it. Just all these nerds.
It's just like in the
Gather.
same area. They
Yeah.
have the RPGs next to the Beyblades.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I'm glad.
Mm.
Because I get to watch it. Otherwise, I would never see that because I'm running my booth.
Mm.
I think we should start going by our Beyblade signs. Agreed. Raz,
I
thank
agree.
you. Oh my god. We met the sub goal, everybody. Woo woo.
Woo!
We're at 60 now. Thank you so much. All right,
Yeah,
new goal
only
needed.
12-foot longs.
New goal. Yeah. There's lots. I have so many goals. So many goals there, Raz. Which one do you want? Which one do you want to take care of for me? I've got a lot.
Also, character sheets.
Oh yes, thank you, Cork.
You're welcome.
This is why you're here.
So
Yes.
last thing that I remember talking about, we were going over Myriad's characters, what her profession gives her. That was the last thing that I heard.
So interesting thing, you got cut off when we found out is she is the only one that from her profession gets an additional +1 to her HP.
Ooh.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know how.
Wait, where does it list that?
It's so on
The very
it's
last column.
very last column. It says HP, and so very few of them actually have it. But secretary does have one, but Comtech and veterinarian don't. So,
Office coffee. That's what I was thinking, Raz.
Wild.
From Office
Well,
Coffee.
good for you. You're gonna be our frontline person then.
Yeah. Now you're the most beefiest.
You have now volunteered. Go get them.
Yeah. Being a secretary does give you thick skin. You get to interact with a very wide variety of people. My favorite Beyblade lore piece is that in the anime, Moses parted the Red Sea using a Beyblade. Oh my god, is that real, Maxie?
Yep. Canon. Yep.
I think that's my favorite too.
Also, an even more fucked up reason for the +1 HP for your character specifically, Myriad, is because of the company that she works at. What if like some random radioactive like what if she just got it from like secondhand contact?
They've been putting shit in the water for sure, dude. Like
Yeah.
they maybe
Get
like
in the
they like
water.
sometimes they'll like spray things and like through the ventilation system, you know,
Yep.
to see
She
how
just
people
woke
react.
up one day like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, just like suddenly a bit extra buff, and oh man, I no longer have to use my glasses. What?
She's like, oh my god, Pilates is working.
Pilates is great.
I'll have to tell Yennefer this.
All right, so we've gone through
Okay.
the profession. Next is the
History.
right?
Yep.
Yes.
So you have refugee for yours, Korg. So for stat bonuses, that gives you another +1 to survival, and then you have a +1 to awareness and stealth.
Yep. And I already got a +1 to awareness and stealth through Constagnition, so now that's a +2 total.
Yep. And then for knowledges, you have outsider towns, which technically I think you already have. That's the extra one you're talking about, right?
No. That was local roads.
Local
roads I
roads.
got through my location, my how close.
Oh,
I
right.
am
Okay,
to
it
this
was
town.
that one.
Because neighbor gives me local roads, city outskirts, and countryside.
Right.
But it doesn't give me outsider towns. That's a separate thing.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Alrighty. I'll have to make sure that I have the information of some of the nearby towns as well. And that would probably give you more insight, maybe even to like the Spencer Mansion and stuff like that as well. More so than the others would know.
So in total, I have, for my knowledges, I have local, across everything, I have local roads, infrastructure, outsider towns, city outskirts, countryside, and if it's approved by the DM, retail.
I will give you retail.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it
And I
makes
have
sense. It's not like it doesn't.
And then I have a +2 to awareness and stealth, +1 to survival, command authority, persuasion, empathy, +3 to systems. And we haven't gotten to it yet, but also a +1 to healing that I get from my residents.
Yes, yep. And then just for chat here, the character. So for the description of the refugees, the character fled war, political persecution from their former home. We did tweak that a little bit just to better fit the backstory for Korg's character for Russ. All right, and then again, my favorite one is peaked in high school, though. That's my favorite.
So good.
Favorite history. So much. I like that one a lot. It's a good one. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Woo. You're all my pickles, and I love you dearly.
We need a guest to play a peaked in high school character.
Just wait. You'll find out a lot of things. I don't want to spoil any of the guests for you guys. Like I will tell.
No.
Like I'll tell you guys who the guests are. But when it comes to their characters, I want your first reaction to their characters to be your first experience.
Yeah.
They're getting creative, let me tell you. They're getting creative. I'm enjoying them a lot. Okay, so then we have privileged for Chrissy here, which is systems +2 again. So
now I've got +4 to systems, so maybe I will be better.
Damn, you will be
at
better.
computers. I can
Tech
type
savvy.
so fast.
Words per minute there. Yeah, it's up high. You have knowledges of high society.
Mhm.
And it's an
Of course.
upbringing of some opulence the character has never wanted for long in life or has had a substantial head start in society. We got our spoiled little rich kid who recently
Silver spoon.
got cut off by her daddy-o. Hi, Bill. Sorry, I didn't make sure I read your name right. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Bill Nye, the crafter guy. Bill
Dun, dun, dun,
Nye,
dun, dun,
the
dun,
crafter
dun, dun.
guy.
Yeah.
Bill. That's what we have to. Every time we see Bill enter chat, we just have to start going, Bill.
It makes sense. You can't not.
Yeah.
You can't not. All right, so then let us go to locations.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you can get those
Residencies.
pluses.
Residence evil.
Residence evil. Yes. All right, so for a local, that's gonna give you a +1 to survival there, Myriad.
Okie
And then you have a knowledge of local area. And then you have systems of local behavior.
Man,
Thanks for
these
gifting that
locals be
sub.
acting weird.
Appreciate you,
These
Patrick.
locals be crazy.
The locals crazy. And then we decided you were going to be a neighbor, right, Quark? Versus
Yes.
outsider. Okay, so then that's that +1 healing, and then the local rolled city outskirts and countryside.
Yep.
Myriad, did you have any double knowledges?
I haven't, no.
Okay.
I haven't yet.
Good,
Nope.
good. Okay, so now let us do the thing. Let us build out your stats here. So you guys will start with 10 in each category.
Mhm.
And what we did with Mandy, which worked really well, is that she didn't add any of that stuff in. She did this adding and subtracting first. So you have the ability to take any of your stats down to 0 and go as high as 18. Now, 18 as in also including when you eventually do add on all those additional pluses. So just keep in mind, like what I did is in that like side column, is that I had it where you can see the pluses as she was doing the plus and minuses. So that way you know already in your head that, well, I can't put more points into this because I'm going to get that +3 or that +4 later on, which means that it would take me over that 18. So if you guys want, go ahead and start adding and subtracting those points. Again, you start at that base of 10. You can't go below 0. You can't go above 18. But you can, if you want to take 3 from your empathy and put that into strength, you can. I only ask that if you know that your character has never once touched a gun, do not put all of your points into firearms or
Into
close
firearms,
combat.
Be honest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Role play it well, guys. Role play it well.
Yee. Alright. Let's see. So apply this here. We'll do.
Thanks for the celebration. Woo woo.
So I was debating having it where Chrissy has a low strength. However, I'm thinking about it, and she likely takes
Yeah.
care of herself very well.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
Pilates.
that-
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Pilates, and plus, like that would kind of explain also like the +1 to HP.
Right.
Mhm.
So yeah, because I was originally gonna say that she was like very weak and fragile, but I'm not gonna go that direction.
Yeah. No, I think strength would actually make a lot of sense for Chrissy because of the fact that she would be well manicured, you know, in the sense that she's going to take care of herself more than probably the other two.
Chrissy, wake up.
I don't
like this.
Chrissy, wake up.
I'm also checking
Hey, hello.
the rule book to see what things get affected
Yeah.
by different stats, because some of them just affect the skills itself, and then some of
Yeah.
them actively
It's
affect like your ability to heal. And,
firearms,
Yeah.
close combat, and strength are going to
Mm.
affect range defense, close combat
And
defense, and I
inventory.
believe your HP
Yep.
and your inventory. Yeah.
Yep.
HP, I don't think so. I think it's just 2d6 plus 5 for HP.
Mhm.
Yep.
But yeah, your defense for ranged close combat, those are going to be impacted by your skills, by strength, and by close combat. Inventory is strength based, and I think your movement is agility based.
Mhm.
But I think that's it then. I don't know if anything else really impacts. Obviously, your systems and knowledges are gonna impact how well you know the thing that you have specialized.
Mhm.
Yeah. Look at Bonbon. He's so cute, though. Oh, look at Manana. She's so cute, though.
Madonna.
I might reduce my firearms to 8, so I get a -1 over there, but that gives me 2 points to distribute elsewhere.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's me. Mwah, to all of you. So none of you will know why I do that, but there's lore behind it. why
Oh?
I
What
send
is
out.
the lore?
What is the lore? Is so back when I was 16 years old, I had a YouTube channel, and I would go, "Hey, lovely lads and ladies, I am," and I don't want to say the name because I don't want people to go find it. But I would essentially, like, to sign out, I send them all a kiss. I go, "To all of you, and I'll see you in the next one." And it was all related. It was all themed, yeah. And so I guess that it's always stayed. I still say, "Hey, lovely friends," now, and I still do the blowing kisses thing because it was my favorite emoji at the time. So when oh my gosh, Pat, he's just going off right now. Say it, yeah. So fine, it's fine. All the videos are privated, but it's pretty cringy. It was 2016 YouTube. Actually, prior to that, it was 2014 YouTube. So, just a very different beast of content being made than it is now. But it was kissy face games. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. I still have all my fan art from my viewers. Korg, I showed you some of those ones. That was with like Slenderman and stuff like that.
Slendy.
Find those videos and set them loose again. Don't! Whoa, no. They're not made for human consumption. Savage, we are focused. They're doing their points, I promise. It may look,
Do we want to say like where we've kind of adjusted things
please.
before we Okay, so before we add anything like in like the current bonuses we have or the 10 points that we get to distribute. Right now I'm at firearms 7, close combat 8, strength I have at 12, agility I put up to a 13, healing's going to be a 10, awareness is currently a 10, survival a 10, command and authority 10, persuasion and empathy I put up to 12, and then systems I brought down to 8, and then knowledge is still base 10.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I like that. It feels very like specified for Chrissy though. Like it feels like that really fits her character. You did a good job on that.
Yeah.
What about for Riz?
Just clarify, we have 10 extra points to distribute.
We're not doing that just yet.
Not yet.
We're just
not doing that.
No, we're just
not yet, but yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
My apologies.
We're just doing the portion where you're subtracting and adding from the 10 that is already in there. For each of the categories. Strength 12, Myriad.
He does Pilates.
It makes sense. Those like old they're not really that old, but the VHS tape workout videos. That's what I imagine. She has maybe a few of those for the day she can't make it to the gym.
For sure. Well, she had to buy those videotapes because her gym membership, she can't afford her
right,
gym membership
yeah.
anymore.
Can't afford the Pilates.
No.
Sad day.
So far, I've taken away points from firearms to give me some spare room to wiggle. I put some
Pure
points
yoga.
into systems and knowledge to give me additional boosts there as well, because I feel like that's what my
Yeah.
character is mostly focused in. Yeah, I might. Trying to think if he would have any close combat, strength, agility, things like that. I mean, he wasn't a soldier, so he's
Right.
not like he's got a decent enough build.
Would he have
but-
ever had to like defend himself or defend others? Like, because I mean,
Oh yeah, more than likely.
jujitsu it can be offensive, but it's a mostly defensive technique, you know? So
Mhm.
I mean, it's possible that he might be good at the defense part of close combat, not necessarily the
No.
offensive.
Maybe what I do is I subtract 2 from strength, which I know is gonna hurt my carrying capacity, but I increase close combat to a +1
Yeah.
in order to make it so that he hits more often, but he doesn't do as much damage, you know?
Tai Bo started in February of 1998. No, that makes a lot of sense, Korg. I don't think it would be unrealistic
Mhm.
for your character to have some knowledge. But
But yeah.
yeah. Okay, so as you guys then have essentially done the adding and subtracting for just the 10, go ahead and then add in what is the bonuses.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So all the things that, because now you can then add that 10. And then just keep in mind that a part of the +1s and the minuses is that it's on the evens. So
Yeah.
if you're at the 13 mark, just maybe bump it to 14. Don't use your points, the 10 points, to essentially get it to a 13, because it's not going to do anything for you.
Yeah. Or a pen, so I can track.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Dun, dun, dun. Let's see.
Let's see. Try to think, because I'm basically in between boosting
Mm-hmm.
I have to choose 2 stats that I can boost to a +2. I'm trying to figure out which one would make the most sense for him.
What are
He's
the
already
two?
got
Sorry?
Well, I'm trying to figure out which of his stats I want
Oh.
to boost to +2. Like, which ones make sense for him.
Mm,
Because systems is already going to be pretty high. So I'm thinking, like, what skills would he have used in the field?
I
I'm
feel
almost
like
thinking healing and persuasion / empathy, maybe.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
between that and awareness and stealth.
yeah, I was also thinking, it was, for me, I was thinking, I feel like he'd be good at stealth, and he would have a lot of empathy, given the fact that he went over there to help, you know,
Yeah.
like, out of his, like, that, his own moral compass. So,
Mhm.
but I feel like a part of that, like, I was thinking agility, but then I was like, no, I think it'd actually be more stealth and awareness, because you would have had to be very mindful of who it is you're helping, how you're getting to those people. Like, you couldn't just walk down the streets, you know what I mean? Like, you would have had to been pretty clever to maneuver around.
All right. The total. So there's 11 stats, and there was 10 points in the beginning. That should add up to 120 points total, right?
Correct. Yeah, that's the total
Okay.
amount of points.
Because I'm gonna add up all these just to make sure I did things
Math.
right. Math. Plus 12 plus 14 plus 12.
I'm no good at math.
I did not do math.
I was in like college courses and all of the other places of studies
Same.
not
Same.
not math, dude. I don't math.
I was AP History, AP English.
Yeah. Not,
Oh, wait a minute. I thought I fucked up for a second because the numbers added up to 131, and I was
but
like,
that's
wait a
because your
minute, what? But then I
bonuses.
forgot. That's with my bonus. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
So my bonuses should add up to 11.
And that would be
So
31.
that's
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
No, I think I fucked up somewhere.
Oh
Hold on.
no. How far are you
My-
off?
I'm off by 2,
Okay, just subtract 2 from
I think.
subtract 2 points.
Yep.
And you're good.
8, 10.
I have 2 extra points to give, and I'm debating between putting 2 into awareness and stealth or 2 into knowledge. Because, like, per the actual rule book, awareness and stealth is like the character, your overall attention to detail, and I
Yeah.
feel like Chrissy does have a very good attention to detail.
Yeah. I feel
and knowledge is like book smarts, and I don't think she's not book
I
smart.
was gonna say, are you familiar with My Hero Academia?
Yes.
Yeah, in Mineta, and it was the best
Mhm.
quote is that the only reason, like, everyone doesn't mind a pervy guy, but they have to be an absolute idiot, right? I feel like
Mhm.
it's kind of like that with Christy. Is they can split
Yeah.
up with the bratty or like the spoiledness because she's, you know, she's a bit not all there, you know? She's a bit of an idiot, and I feel like that's gonna remain true to that.
Mhm.
She's gonna be lovable that way, you know?
Yeah, our lovable little idiot.
Yeah. She's like, do I connect these wires? Russ is like, no!
No.
It sets off
Please.
an alarm.
Alright, I think I got it correct. Now let me read.
AP napping at my desk during math class. Christian, that was good. I loved having my study hall first in school, though. I would always fight my counselor to make sure that my study hall was the first class I had, because then I could do my homework the morning. Because everybody know I'd be doing writing, reading, playing video games, or watching anime at night.
That's a good laugh right there.
Yeah, I miss those days.
Alright, I believe I got my stats. My stats? My stats.
My stats, my
set.
stats, my stats. I had mine
I'm
last so
good
long
to
I
go.
could get the homework done before going home for the day. I mean, that's also a great option. I liked it first because then my brain, I could warm up. I didn't have to walk into AP history. Mr. Brighton would be like playing the time warp and trying to tell me that I am King Henry or something, and that was my role for the day.
Let's do the time warp again.
He was a great teacher. I had a lot of good teachers. There's only one teacher I didn't like in all of my high schooling, and that's because he just made weird jokes, and he was our health teacher. He'd be like, if he couldn't see your hands, like if they weren't on the desk or actively doing anything, he would be like, "Oh, are you going fishing? Oh, are you tugging that cord?" Like, he'd say inappropriate jokes like that.
I had a teacher like,
It's,
so
like,
the only
weird.
teacher I hated during high school was, ironically enough, my art teacher.
Oh,
And it was
wow.
because she was a fucking nightmare of a woman.
Oh, jeez.
She told all of us, I think it was either our junior or sophomore year, she said, I could shit on this canvas and create better artwork than any of you can.
Oh, wow.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah, I'll never forget that for as long as I'm
Wow.
alive.
Jesus. She's like, I'm better than you.
Yeah,
Rips
Yeah,
your
a bunch of,
art
like,
in
high
half.
schoolers.
yeah. The
Like-
teacher is better than the student. Like, what?
Do it,
That's not a
coward.
flex.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Do it, coward, right now.
Right now. All right. So where did your guy? So now that you've done all the adding and with the bonuses, where are you guys at with all your stats?
So I adjusted a little bit. So firearm 7, close combat 8, strength 12, agility 14, healing 10, awareness and stealth 14, survival 12, command and authority 10. I did persuasion and empathy 18, systems 16, knowledge 8. So I brought down my knowledge to bring my persuasion and empathy up.
Okay, nice. I feel like systems is gonna be more handy anyway, I think, as well.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think those are good numbers.
So some of mine are similar and some of mine are very different. So I got firearms at an 8. I got close combat at a 12, strength at an 8, agility at a 10. So like kind of a little bit up, a little bit down in that regard. Got healing at a 12, awareness and stealth at a 14 as well. Survival at a 12, command and authority at a 12, persuasion and empathy at a 14. So not nearly as high as an 18. And then systems at a 17, knowledge at a 10.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I also think that, like, if we're doing persuasion and empathy, like Chrissy versus Russell, we're going to be doing them in a very different capacity.
Yeah.
Oh,
very much.
Yes. And also, like, I'm remembering like the sort of dispersion that Mandy did for Jennifer, and I think that, like, despite, like, I think we're pretty well-rounded, honestly. Hi, Patrick.
Bye. Have a good night. Appreciate you so much. Yeah, and I think the cool thing about this too is that just because you're successful on the roll does not mean that the outcome that you want is what's going to happen. Like a part of this is like the way you approach things could alter the outcome. Like you may do a thing successfully, but it might not actually be the thing you wanted to do successfully because of the approach that you went at. Like the pluses and minuses, like there's special bonuses as the GM that as you guys are telling me your delivery, I'm essentially putting on rolls as well. So the way that Chrissy could come at someone would actually be a penalty versus the way that Russ would come at someone where you could get a bonus. So like, and so I think that's a really cool part of the game that has been integrated, and it's like not failed. It's not failed, Christian. It's just that it's a different outcome based off of approach, because that's realistic too. And I think that that's what the system in particular really goes for, is that it's trying to create a realistic environment. So, except I'm gonna throw a few things in there that are highly unrealistic. Like, you cannot just burst open this door despite you might have the strength for it, because I'm gonna force you to go solve this ridiculous puzzle. Because that's what they do.
I do like the thought though, because if I'm remembering correctly, I don't think that Jennifer has a high strength either.
No,
so it's funny to me that Chrissy has, I think, the highest strength.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Because I think Jennifer is a 9. A 9 is a strength.
Pilates, dude.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes you just gotta get swole, you know? Take care of your body as a temple, right? Chrissy took that literally.
Russ is just banking on there being a backpack somewhere. Every single place I'm gonna say Russ starts searching for a backpack.
So Jennifer, Mandy's character, does have a backpack. And that's because she was hiking.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. It was because she was hiking and she was camping. So, like, she would have it on her, right? And that's why it makes sense. But I did tell her that backpacks do have a negative thing, though, because it's easier to grab you. And there's chances of it ripping because of that. And so you may lose the stuff inside. So you can find a backpack cork, but it's that inventory space doesn't come free.
No. Mandy's gonna join the call, and I'm just gonna go, Gib backpack.
Give me the backpack.
Give me the backpack.
She said, she's like, I'm gonna die with this bag. She was like, it doesn't matter if I survive. The backpack has to survive.
Well, we were saying that the backpack's actually cursed, and so each wearer of the backpack is going to die.
Too. Yeah.
So.
Damn.
So if you want
Mandy's
it,
character is gonna die, and I'm just going to go, oh no, that's terrible.
That's
bad.
terrible.
Cortex
Well-
really wants a backpack.
Gotta make sure the backpack makes it. This is what she would have wanted.
It's
This
true.
is what she would have wanted.
It's true. 100%.
All right,
Man.
so we've got the
You have your stats.
now.
So the next part is going to be getting your stuff all situated and added up. Okay, so for your HP,
Yep.
you roll. If you guys don't have dice, I can roll for you. But it's 2d6.
Mhm.
And then you add +5.
Okay.
And that's going to be your maximum HP. But Myriad, you do get to add that additional 1 for
Yeah.
your profession.
Watch her roll minimum.
Yeah.
That was
Sorry, Dad, can I have your
stats?
fucking hilarious, dude.
What? Yeah.
So 14.
14. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, 5, 3 plus 1 plus 5,
Very
right?
good. Yeah.
Nice. I got 12 total.
Wow. Okay.
got
I
4
think.
and a 3 plus 5.
Pretty
think-
beefy, dude.
Yeah. I think Mandy has the most. I think she said it was 18 or something.
Mhm.
Hit points.
Nice.
So I think.
Well, I think
so.
she rolled 5 and 5. So I'm
Yeah.
pretty certain she rolled really high.
Oh, 15 then. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
I
then
was like,
if she has any bonuses to the agility, so it would be 5, 5, 15, and
Yeah.
then if she had any agility bonuses.
yeah, I
No,
can't.
no, you don't
No.
get any of those bonuses.
No,
Never
it's
mind.
just 15 by itself. Yeah.
I was looking at the range defense. Ignore me.
Yeah. So, and speaking of, that's where we're going next. So for determining your character's range defense, it's 10 plus your agility modifier. So if you have a
Mhm.
plus in any of that, and then plus your profession bonus, which is already added essentially, plus any other bonuses.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then your character's close combat defense is 10 plus your close combat modifier, plus if you have any specified, which neither of you do. Backpacks are bad. That's why Leon only wears 50 hip pouches. Exactly. You don't get grabbed by those.
Mhm.
They're more convenient. I do have a question though, because like in 4 he gets a suitcase or a briefcase, right?
The
Where's that?
attaché.
Yeah, where is that?
It kind of annoys me that we don't actually see
See
it.
it?
Like with RE2, you can kind of suspend disbelief because he has the both him
Right.
and Claire have side pouches on their person, on their character. But
Right.
we don't see
A briefcase.
him carrying a briefcase.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm like, where are you stashing that there, Leon? Huh?
You know where.
There's only a couple places.
Exactly.
Nature's pocket.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm. The prison pocket.
The prison pocket. Okay, so did you guys add up your ranged and your close combat defenses?
Yes. My ranged is 12 and my close combat is 9.
Woo!
My ranged is 10, and my close combat is 11.
Yeah. Yes, Maxie.
We were
Eyebrows.
balancing out.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's great.
We're just two sides of the same coin.
hmm
I
And
honestly,
Jennifer is the one flipping it.
yeah.
Yep.
I honestly thought that with Russ and Chrissy is that you guys are very opposites, but it's
Mhm.
the perfect opposites of one another. Even the personalities, right?
Mhm.
I think it's really interesting. Okay, determining your speed. So this is essentially you start off with 20, right? You get 4 squares, which is 20 feet, because it's 5 feet per square.
Yo, we're
But
gonna
for
play
every...
Foursquare?
Oh my god, I haven't played Foursquare since elementary school. Let's go, guys. Let's
Yes.
go play. I don't even know if I remember that there was king, queen... I don't know, knight and... I don't know what the P was.
Pawn?
Maybe. Yeah, I just remember there was positions, and the king always started. So they always started with the bull, who was ever in the king position.
No, I, being the anime watcher kid, would always like name my moves when I would do them specifically. The one that actually got me banned from a Foursquare was called the Fist of Justice, where I literally just punched the ball forward.
Yeah. Dude, I love that so much.
With such speed that they just said, no, you're no longer allowed to use the Fist of Justice.
Wow, they nerfed you. They
Yep,
nerfed
they
you.
did.
Starting young. They just knew you'd become too powerful, Cork.
Yep.
Become too mighty.
But character speed.
Yeah. Okay. 4 squares. For every +1 you have in agility, you gain a square. So what is your what's Chrissy's agility modifier?
Would you mind repeating that?
So you have 4 squares to start. So you have 20 feet.
20, so it's 20 feet. Okay.
Yes. If you have any pluses to your...
I've got +2 to my agility.
So you have 6 squares available to you then. So that's 30 feet.
It would be 30 feet.
Yeah.
Should say 6 square.
So in movement, and now this, I was saying in Mandy's one, is I don't think movement overall will be highly, like, necessary, except when you guys are running, because I need to know who's first and who's last, right? So who is faster than everyone else, and then in boss fights. I think that's where movement will become more, because I think every other encounter is really going to be... it's more like they're about 30 feet from you, you know, versus having distinguished on the maps. Like, no, you have to know where every single one of these people are specifically, essentially stationed to where you guys are. So I don't think it'll be too detrimental unless you're the one who runs slowest. I think that's not great for you. It just sucks.
I don't got a bonus to my movement, so I'm just basic 24.
You don't have a negative, right?
No, I don't have a negative.
Okay, so yeah. So you have 20 feet then. Okay. And then, so for your inventory, you guys start off with 4, but if you guys have any minuses, you lose a inventory slot.
Yep.
If you have any pluses, you gain an inventory slot.
Is it 1-to-1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Though I will not make you have 0 inventory, so you can.
I bet you money that somebody has like put all of their points into strength just so they can have like all of the inventory and all of the extra slots going into it.
100%, because inventory is the killer. Resident Evil.
Yeah.
It really
and
is.
And it also, I think it would also like behoove us to like, I feel like there's like this need to want to fill out your inventory spots,
Right.
but like I feel like like leaving some empty would be good, right?
I mean, you can't pick anything up.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it would like behoove us to like go into the start of the game with some spots empty.
Yes. So Mandy has maxed out her inventory, just so you know. So
Yeah. I was watching that, yeah.
she did max out her inventory.
Nice.
And she also is starting with probably the most powerful one of the most powerful guns, I think, in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
All right, nice.
She originally was gonna, like, we were looking at the Magnum, because she was like, what's the best one? And I was like, well, just looking at all the guns, this does the most damage. It was like 3d12 or something. But it only did 2 bullets. And they were Magnum bullets. And Magnum bullets are hard to find. Like, those are not the common bullet.
No.
And so I was
High
like,
risk, high reward.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
you could
'Cause
start
it's like,
off
yeah.
with...
Yeah, you can have like the most powerful gun.
Yeah.
But you can't shoot it because you can't find bullets.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if that's a great start. But I was like, she has the firearms. She needed a 14 in order to even like have the weapon, like to even utilize it.
Mhm.
Okay, so what are you guys at for your modifiers for strength?
So I have the
For-
+1, so I get the 1 extra slot.
Yes.
I'm at a -1, so I only have 3 slots.
3 slots. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. And then your appearance, there's a little section there in the character sheet for your height, your age, gender, any specifications of like your like scars, your tattoos, or like heterochromia with like eye colors, that type of thing, like little unique things about the character, and then also like race and things.
Yep. I've got all of that filled out.
Woohoo! I believe we have Chrissy at age, was it 23?
23, yes.
Yeah. And then Russ, we surmised, was 28?
28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bum, ba-dum. And so Mandy's we didn't have ready yet, but you guys actually get to see the little portraits of Russ and Chrissy that Myriad did, because she's so talented and amazing. And everyone should send her love and compliments and praise for the amazing artwork.
I should have Jennifer's hopefully, done tonight if when I send the draft to Mandy, if she approves of it.
Yeah. I know, I was like, oh, I don't want to rush you, Myriad. You won't need to. Like, I'm sure we won't need them until like July. And then we had the meeting. Was it Monday? Last Monday?
Yeah.
And when we like scheduled all the dates and stuff, and I was like, so Myriad, I'm gonna need those next week.
Yeah, I will have Mandy's to you before Friday.
Yeah, awesome. That's all that matters. Even if it's if it's 10 minutes before. whatever you need.
Like frantically, like, oh,
yeah.
I gotta get this done.
Yeah. I appreciate you doing that. I thought, honestly, I genuinely thought, I was like, oh, well, we probably won't start until July. Like, that was my honest to God thought. And a part of me is right. The first episode where all 3 of you are together is not until July. But the solo episodes are prior to that. And it had to happen because I'm gone all next week. The next 2 weeks. So I couldn't squeeze more in. I'm going to be traveling, everybody. I'm going to CNY Con, so in New York. And then I'll be on Florida. Woo. Getting the sun on. Visiting my auntie and my cousins.
Kitty.
It's a Bob! It's a Bob! Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, he is putting all his trust and weight into my hand right there. You're so cute.
Don't worry, mother. I trust you.
God, I was like, I don't trust
you will
me.
not let me fall.
I
Yeah, I don't trust me though.
I'm not that strong, buddy. You're chunky. You a whole like 15 pounds, dude.
I'm gonna go quickly blow my nose and I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, this is a Bob.
So,
Bon
for
Jovi.
the slotless item,
Yes,
nail file for Chrissy?
I'd say that's fine. I think that would fit in her like pocket.
Yeah.
And I will treat it like I'll let you do like a D4 of damage there.
Yeah, I imagine that it's not, I don't think it's going to be something that she like uses to cause damage. I think it's going to be something that she uses to get out of a tight spot.
Yes, and that's what I imagined it for.
More than anything else.
Yeah, jam it in the eye. Jam it in the eye. Yes, Mortal Crux. Those are my babies. Bon Jovi and Madonna, the divas.
Hi, Wordle. Guys, Wordle is the one who did the music. The intro music.
It's the thing that's playing right now in the background. It's
Music is so
Control Room. Whoa, Bon. And you can find it, if you want to put the link in there, Myriad, for me?
I'll shout out. You guys, I'm pretty sure Mortal has the links to his stuff on
Yeah.
Twitch page. And if he doesn't, he should.
Mortal, did Did Myriad show you the intro video that I paired with the music you
I
made
don't
for
think
the intro?
I did yet. I'll have to send it to him.
Yeah. Or I can play it at the end when I'm before I raid into somebody. I can play it at the end. You'll see it. We'll see. We'll make sure.
I'm terrible at showing people things.
You'll find. Also, it's an 8-minute video.
That's true.
It's a long video.
So for inventory.
Yes.
So are we there yet? Sorry, I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah,
let me double check. We've done that. Character health. Yeah. So we'll go down then to inventory. Start with weapons. I assume you guys are wearing jeans or some type of denim, right? Or no. Okay. So
No.
Chrissy would not have any armor then.
Chrissy is in
okay.
like a blazer and a pencil skirt
Yeah.
with heels on.
So Chrissy would have no armor. What about Russ then?
Russ would probably have. What page are like the options for stuff?
That's for armor specifically. That's going to be page 76.
76. Okay.
Yeah.
Scroll down there.
I was just thinking, why does this sound so familiar? It's control room.
It's your
Armor and
music
clothing.
model.
Silk. He'll be wearing silk
Yeah.
to Radio Shack.
Yeah.
That actually might be what Chrissy's wearing.
So you have a
to be honest.
-1 to piercing?
Yeah, exactly. And wait, what is drawbacks and melt? Is that it melts if?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Armor with this drawback is destroyed after it suffers any heat
Mhm.
damage.
Oh, okay. Oh no! How awful would that be?
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Oh no, my
Yeah,
shirt's
seems
falling
my
off.
clothes are gone.
Leon shows up in the game. I just pull out a Bic lighter. Just
I hope that's a silk shirt. Throws.
I am gonna keep myself honest, and I am giving myself silk.
Okay, so that's gonna be a -1 you have to piercing, and then you have the melt drawback.
Yeah, I noted that.
I had to leave
You've
for a
heard of
minute. Is
tear
Quark's
off
character
clothes.
a
Have you heard
Barney
of burn
badass?
off?
Yes, he is. Moose, yes, he is.
Mm. But yeah, I think denim would probably be
Yeah.
the thing that he would do. Chainmail.
I want to know where that
I am one of Arthur's knights. What dastardly deeds
I
have I
mean-
seen before me?
medieval stores are a thing, you know?
Yeah. Steel plate. Titanium.
Damn.
Well, I mean, like
Like in a vest. They put
bulletproof vests and
yeah,
stuff like that. Like
they put
you have
titanium
Kevlar.
lining and stuff.
Also, if we're in like RE4, you could literally wear a suit of armor.
Yeah, that is true. That is
There
an
are suits of
option.
armor you could wear.
Leon parries the fire. Oh, damn it. I would be very sad if Leon parried the fire that would melt his shirt. I'd be very sad. I love...
It's okay, we have mods for a reason.
I was gonna say, I was like, I love the mods where they just put him in a thong, and it makes me laugh so hard.
He parries your fire and he just goes, "Is it me? Or is it getting too hot in here?"
Okay, so I don't know if you had been part of that one stream that I explained it, is like that's where the dad jokes redeem comes from. Is that
yeah.
Leon just does all these one-liners, and we thought it would be really funny, Myriad and I, if we had the dad jokes as redemption because you know, Leon is dad. And he must make joke.
You forgot an extra D and a Y at the end of that.
Well, you know,
Daddy.
daddy and dad jokes are very different things, and I would not necessarily put those together.
Daddy jokes.
Yeah. It's a very different type of joke, I think, that he would be telling. I love telling dad jokes, especially when he laughs. Yeah, well,
So we determined our armor. We got silk
Yes.
and we got denim.
so for denim, you have the -1 piercing and -1 slashing.
Yep.
No drawbacks at all for that. And then let us go over, you guys likely would not have any firearms, correct? I would not logically see why you would have one, unless Russ, you would have one, like you would have a concealed carry.
Flamethrower.
Shut
I
up.
would have an M16
Yeah,
with red dot sight and a drum magazine, please.
Casual. It's real
A rocket
casual.
launcher.
Incendiary rounds. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Honestly, wait a minute. Hold on. You see someone wearing silk armor, you take out incendiary rounds, burn it off. Have you ever had to strip via shotgun? No? Welcome to Resident Evil TTRPG.
That is the new tagline right there. Everyone will want to watch the show.
Exactly. But I feel like he would have some type of weapon on him. I don't know, because maybe like the
concealed
shop
carry. Yeah.
Or like maybe the shop that he's working in, maybe the Radio Shack like has like a firearm on the premises in case somebody
Let's look
breaks
up
into it or something.
Radio Shack gun policy.
Yeah, let's see. Radio Shack.
Do they carry weapons?
I mean, if you think about it though, like they probably have like a lot of
They probably have a taser.
money in their merchandise.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd have a weapon on site though. I feel like they have. My brother worked at a Radio Shack actually.
Oh, if we're okay, but we can't do real world logic.
Yeah.
We have to say like Resident Evil logic, because sometimes there's like you find guns in the weirdest places that are like, yeah, you make sure you go grab the company's shotgun that they keep there.
It could
like,
be the manager, like a manager policy type thing. Like, don't tell corporate, but I have this because this one motherfucker keeps coming in and stealing my shit.
Fucking Randy keeps coming in and hassling us.
At the bank, we had someone like that.
Apparently, the company prohibits staff from carrying firearms on the jobs and does not equip or mandate employees to have weapons. However, I searched up Radio Shack gun policy, and the first link was from an NBC News article from 2011 that just says, Radio Shack owner will continue gun giveaways. And I'm like, what?
There is a taser in the melee weapons.
Yeah, I was like, I could see them selling tasers because that is an electronic thing. Korg carrying 1,000 guns and a nuke. What you got there, Korg? A smoothie?
A smoothie.
Radio Shack shotgun, aka the Shack gun. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Warlock. Thank you for the posture check as well.
Thank you, Warlock.
Taking care of us. Appreciate you. Russell carries a Saturday night special in a sandwich bag. Dang, yeah.
I mean, you
Someone
also
walks
just
up,
like
says,
might
"What's in the
have
bag?"
a gun.
Yeah.
Like you might just have like a standard
concealed
like, pistol or something.
Yeah, I could imagine him having, like, especially with his experiences, that he might have some type of self-defense weapon.
Especially if like you've like run away, like.
The gun will be required behind a door that requires a blue and red Radio Shack jump. Yes, thank you. 100%. That's exactly what I mean. That's the type of suspension of disbelief I'm saving everything for. Is no, you guys cannot get through this door despite that the lock is so easily shot. You could probably break through if you really wanted to. But no, you can't because it requires a special key. And you must go find it now.
I'm kind of debating whether Chrissy would actually have a taser.
I think that, I mean, come on, big city girl, like, I think her dad would
especially because
even...
it's like now she's like she doesn't live in the nicest part of town anymore.
Right. I feel like her dad would have even given her one still. Like, he still cares, right? Like, he's not like, go fuck yourself. He's like, go learn responsibility. So I feel like he'd still be like, you have to defend yourself. And so I think she'd have it. At least a taser, if not a bed dagger. Because we all us girls have bed daggers. Gotta defend
If you
yourself.
go with the taser, I can go with the combat knife.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Gun giveaways. Da 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 da. The manager. It's a Magnum called the manager's discount. It's actually really
Couple
good.
years when you bought a Chevy truck, a shotgun and rack was an option.
Oh my god! What?
God bless the United States of America.
Catwoman had a taser
God
and
bless
bed.
the USA.
And she was the secretary. Yeah, that's true, Savage. Did you say a bed dagger? Yeah, Raz. I got a bed dagger.
In case of an intruder, you have to have something sharp and nearby.
To defend yourself, yeah. 100%. I have a whole plan. If that door opens, there's 17 steps I must do, and they all happen simultaneously. But it's I think it's a foolproof plan. They're the ones who are going to be afraid, not me. So warning to all of you, don't break in unprepared.
Or do. I mean,
I don't know.
I feel like, here's the thing. My brain goes, if someone broke into my house, I'm killing you. Like, you're not making it out of my house alive.
Right.
I don't care if I have to beat you to death.
You defend your
I like,
territory,
even if I didn't
yeah.
have a gun, like,
I don't.
I'm killing you. You came into my house. I'm sorry. Also,
Yeah.
my dog, I think that my dog might like tear someone apart. I don't know that she has it in her, if like in the light of day, but in the dead of night, I feel like she might.
Oh, for sure. I think there's energy that they sense, and I think they're if it's an aggressive energy, they're gonna go and attack that because they're gonna be defensive of their territory.
Right, Mima? Do you think that you could be a killer?
Can you be
Do
a
you
killer?
think you could?
My
I think
mama.
that you could.
She texted me.
I said, yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
What?
The
What did she
combat
find?
knife is a keen weapon. I just realized. It
It
crits
is,
on a
yeah,
19
19
or
and 20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sick.
Which
And
is
it has
so
the quiet property.
and so crits work a little different. I know there's a few other systems that utilize it, but it has to be a confirmed crit. So essentially you have to roll twice. First one would be the crit, whether that's like a natural, like you got a 19 on the die, or a 20 on the die, but the confirming could be like if you have a +4 and you have a 10 and you rolled a 10, that's still a 19. So that would be a confirmed crit. But that's the only way to get it confirmed. And then I think it doubles the damage. And then for like skill rolls or something, you guys need to keep track of that because that could help with leveling up or getting feats as well when you get crits.
Nice.
Okay,
Alright,
and
I
then
think we got weapons figured out, right?
did you write down the taser for Chrissy, Myriad?
Yeah, I put it in there. Yep.
Okay, and then did you decide if Russ would have like a pistol or something?
No, I'm gonna say that Russ would just have a combat knife. I don't think he would carry.
Okay.
Well, because for the sounds of it, it sounds like he'll be starting from
Work, yeah.
Radio Shack. He'd probably have a gun like at his house, but I
Mhm.
don't know if he would. I don't know what you have planned for his solo session. So if he doesn't find a way to make it back to his home, then no, he wouldn't have a gun. If he does, then
Yeah.
we can talk about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a part of it is the decision of what you choose to do with Russ versus like what I have. I have a goal. I have to get you to a place, right? That's my only job as the GM is I need to somehow convince you that this is the right place to go. But anywhere in that 4 hours, that's up to you. You know?
Yeah.
That's up to you.
He would have a gun back
home.
on his premises. He wouldn't
Yeah.
have brought it with him to work.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, don't leave it in the car while you go to work type thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's talk about any of the other items that you guys might have. There are miscellaneous items. This is going to be on page 77. where there's like bandages, batteries, binoculars, a cell phone, things like that. I feel like Chrissy would have her cell phone.
I was gonna say probably a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
I was also thinking that she would have a ring of keys.
Okay. Yeah, for the office.
Because like, yeah, like as
Yeah.
a secretary, like I remember like having like an entire ring of keys that I would have like that would go like in various either filing cabinets or like supply closets, things like that.
Yeah, I would say that's realistic. I think she would have the keys, and a part of me thinks like they aren't actually her keys. She just accidentally takes them on an occasion where they're like,
Oh, like yeah, she's like flirts with the janitor and is
yeah,
like, I just need to borrow this really quick.
right.
And then
I
she
forgot
forgets
my
to give them
cell
back.
phone. Yeah, I forgot my cell phone inside. Like it was like that type of thing.
Mhm.
Moose says in Detroit, Flint, and Chicago, tons of national chains, the Radio Shack, like Radio Shack, and fast food restaurants had bars on the windows and doors, and most had armed guards in the 90s. That is true. I didn't know that. I mean, even in Milwaukee, there's some places like that. Still to this day. Just have a shotgun with, I just have a shotgun with a rubber round slug and what? Incendiary round in that order. If someone breaks in, get it. You're locked and loaded, ready and prepared. Love it, Savage. The claymore strapped to a Roomba will deter most intruders. For sure.
I think I have the items he would be most likely to have.
All right, what are they?
So I came up with 4. Let me know what works, what doesn't. Battery, because, you know, working with electronics, probably.
Yeah.
Fuse, for repairing stuff. Both of those are labeled as slotless items, I think. Potentially a cell phone, you know, just naturally going around. The comms technician needs to communicate. And then potentially a car. I'd imagine that he drives to work since he lives outside of the city.
Yeah, I think I even put that in because I tried to give each of you a little idea of where you'll be starting so you guys can start preparing essentially what your character's walking into. And so you park your car in the parking garage that's right across the street from like the shopping district. So there's like a rows of stores, and Radio Shack is one of them, and there's a parking structure that's just like up the road on the corner, the next corner.
Okay.
On the map, yeah.
Cool. So I'll record those down. Should I record all of those down?
Yeah. If there's the slotless, I think, are keys slotless as well? No, keys do take up an inventory slot.
Keys take up one spot.
Yeah.
That is wild that a key takes up an inventory slot, but not a battery.
I think it's imagining like house key, car key.
Yeah. Plus, this is like I'm technically doing like a keychain as well, so it's like.
Hi, Cloud. It's going good. We're almost done with the character creation portion. I feel like we're doing pretty well on time. We're hitting that 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
We only got off on a few tangents.
Not too bad.
We're doing pretty good. Pretty good. Yes, I have a hazmat suit. At all times. I just always wear it. Alright, so anything else you guys think you guys would have? Like, would he have anything in his truck that you wouldn't have on you? Like, he wouldn't have on his own body, but he would have had put in his car or his truck?
Let me take a look, see.
Because, like, there's,
not,
like, a
honestly.
wrench, there's rope, pliers. Is there...
Maybe pliers and a copper wire, maybe?
Okay, yeah. You could say that. We can just jot that down on, like, a separate note. That...
Oh, I was gonna say, Chrissy probably has a sewing kit on her.
That would make sense. That would make sense. Gotta look your best at all times.
Yeah.
Make making that note too, that copper wire and pliers are in your car. CPRG, can you get pliers or a screwdriver? Proud. Thanks, Cloud. I'm proud of us too. Korg was given the impossible task, and he's so far made it feel possible. Of keeping Myriad and I from sliding
Through
too
the
far.
power of friendship, we could do anything.
Do anything.
I don't think screwdriver is listed as one of the things. I think pliers kind of.
I feel like
that void.
yeah, I feel like pliers and screwdriver could be interchangeable. I feel like they're pretty, I think they can be treated
I don't
the
think
same.
he'd have a. I don't think he'd have a wrench. I don't think he'd have a rope. I feel like those wouldn't be. Real. 'Cause he'd
What
be
were you
burying
doing
stuff
in your
that he
free
might,
time?
like- Yeah, exactly.
It's like things you would
Probably.
use to like repair electronic
Yeah.
equipment.
Yeah.
So all of that makes sense.
Yep.
All right. So you guys have all your inventory that you would.
Mhm.
Okay.
I believe so. Yeah.
Let me just double check that we didn't skip anything on the inventory side. Yeah, no. I think
And
we're
then, chat, if we get done early today, Tiffany's gonna boot up Slenderman, and we're gonna play that for the last hour of stream.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
We
Nuh-uh.
can all point and laugh.
No. No.
No,
No, Dango. That's spooky.
don't worry. I'll bully Lexi into also getting on your stream as well. She
Yeah.
can be playing Subnautica while you play Slenderman.
We can be
and we can
scared
just-
together.
Yeah, you can be scared together.
Yeah. I'm
Honestly, that would be. Imagine getting into a Discord call with 6 different people playing 6 different horror games. Yeah, and the
everyone's screaming at
idea
their own thing.
is that everybody is screaming at each other because somebody will get scared, and that'll have a ripple effect that will scare the other people.
I'm
no.
down. I'm down.
No.
I would bring back Slenderman for that. That sounds fun. No, that's like one of the few horror games where I was like genuinely terrified. I don't know what about it, but it was really ominous. I can't
Ominous.
say. I can't say the word. Onomatopoeia.
Ominous.
I can't. My mouth says no. Not today. But
What is next after the inventory?
I don't think anything, because the next would be built
done.
it would be putting out the weapon stats and stuff, for
Yeah.
like that on the sheet. But we're done. That's it.
Yeah, because we're
And
not
I
doing
have-
feats, so that doesn't
Mhm.
matter.
Yep. I have I recorded down the extra stuff with the combat knife into the table, like the
Perfect.
fact that I have a +1 for my close combat, the damage, the 1d4 -1 because I have a -1 to strength,
Mm-hmm.
special stuff, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
What is the threshold in the DR? You happen to know
Hold
what those are?
So threshold is
Go to character.
well, I know the
sheet.
DR is damage reduction.
Yep.
Okay.
I have to go like this for the
and
character sheet.
then each item has a threshold of damage it can suffer before it's
Oh,
broken.
it's for parrying. That's what damage reduction is for parrying,
Yeah.
specifically.
Oh, so if you use it to parry, that's the okay. I
Yeah.
see.
Mm.
And the threshold is the amount of damage it can
Yeah.
take before
Yes.
it. Okay.
And I have to keep track of because a battery is only 20 uses.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to keep track of that.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
And then, like, you guys will find herbs and other, like, healing things along the way. Different herbs have, like, different... my goal is to, by Friday, to put together a little cheat sheet for combat and, like, just some basic healing things for you guys, so that way you can reference the cheat sheet versus, like, trying to find it somewhere in the book, or, like, me having to go find it in the book, too. Yeah, Cloud! Thank you! 5 stream streak, wow! I think that's literally every time I've ever streamed.
Nice.
You know, G fan right there.
Also, I'm realizing that it might have been beneficial to like play a character that's that's like an owner of a dispensary in the area.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
then you just
that'd be
you
so
could
funny.
argue that you just start with all of the herbs in your
That's
inventory.
true. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that could
Yeah.
be a thing. Yeah, but
I
yeah.
I made the weed guy to min-max my health, I swear.
I swear.
Tiff, if you want,
Yeah.
I love an Excel spreadsheet for like character
Yeah.
sheets. I can like make like the character sheets into like an Excel spreadsheet format, and then also have like tabs for like combat, healing, like things that like would be useful
You're
for us to know, like
asking.
without having to look.
Yeah, you're asking me. Can I take this off your plate? Yeah.
Yeah, do you want me to take this off your plate,
Yeah.
Tiffany? Is what I'm asking you.
I love you. That's what that. That's what that gets. I think I just fell.
I got you.
Oh my god, acts of service is totally my thing. She got me going.
Is it a little hot in here? Or is it just me?
Whew, my Atlanta.
Leon, we need you to come in here and parry the Bic lighter again. Honestly, if Leon showed up, that would not make the situation any better.
No,
That would make
it'd
it
be way
also
worse.
It's also my attempt to like read through the rules and understand the rules
Yeah.
as well for myself. So
Yeah.
I
Two
feel like
birds, one stone.
it's pretty intuitive too. I feel like the hardest thing about combat is like there's so many options of specific things you can do.
there are so many options. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's the most complicated, but that's because you don't have spells, you don't have a major inventory, you don't, and so I
Yeah.
feel like they were like, well, how do we spice up combat so it's not like stab,
Yeah.
stab like the whole time. And
I think
so-
also it's very
Hydrate,
like
thank
the
you.
options, the actions that you have for your options for your actions
Mm-hmm.
are very survival based, and really putting the emphasis on this being a survival horror
Right.
TTRPG.
100%, yeah. I feel like oh, another hydrate. Thank you, Warlock. I'm feeling thirsty. I need to be hydrated. Oh my god. Or another hydrate.
Pee soon.
Mm-hmm. This is what I get for getting hot and heavy on Myriad for doing acts of service for me.
We need to cool down the thirst.
Cool down the thirst.
All right. Is
Woo!
there what's next up in the stream?
Nothing.
Or is that
Yeah.
Nothing?
Nothing. I was
so we
like,
finished
well,
up an hour early then?
well, I was like, we can chit chat and talk and things like that. But I was like, the character creation was like the big primary thing that I wanted to get done. I think it took, I mean, Friday I did an additional game after the character creation, but I'm not doing that. I'm not going to run a full 2.5-hour game today.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go quickly blow my nose while we transition.
Okay,
to the next
Sicky.
bit. Yee.
Yeah.
Jicky.
All right, because of that, we're going to put him on critical.
Mm-hmm.
There, everybody.
There he is.
So when he comes back, he's on the danger level. That looked like a whiskey glass. No, Korg doesn't drink. It's apple juice, maybe. I don't know. It's
I
probably
would say
tea.
probably juice or tea.
Yeah. My guess is it's tea because he's not feeling good, which is why he's on danger health bar right now.
Mhm.
He's not feeling good.
Getting close to death.
Yeah.
He needs an herb.
He needs an herb. Somebody.
Quickly. Quickly, Korg. Let me grind this and let. How do you think that
snort it.
works? Do you think
Snort.
it
Sound.
gets snorted or smoked?
It's snorted. Smoking
Ingested?
takes way too much time.
Yeah.
Smoking would take too much time.
Gotta
You
roll
gotta
it.
yeah. So you just right up that nose. It just you have to
Yep.
turn it into a fine powder, you know?
Yeah.
feel
you
like
get,
everyone
the,
has
you bring out the
grinders.
old mortar and pestle. And,
Everybody's got grinders on them.
yeah.
Just in case. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, everybody feel bad for Korg. So where normally this is bad Korg, this is Pat Korg. Pat health back into his head.
Yeah.
No. No, me and Lexi discussed this. You're hitting
Right.
the back of my neck to get the coughs out.
Yep.
No, that's what you're doing there. You're helpful.
Yeah. Mandy, hi. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'll say I'm feeling better than I did at the end of last night's stream.
Yeah, you were
'Cause last night's
rough.
stream- Yeah, I was beginning to hack a good bit.
Yeah.
At the end there, like I didn't feel like completely miserable like I have some other times. It's not like super bad, but yeah, it's feeling, and it's probably because the steroids are working through my system at this point. That's probably a part of it.
That is, yeah, that's probably, it's working through you right now.
Yep.
Working through it.
Herbs are actually a suppository. Yeah, beat the sickness out of me.
Beat it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'm really excited about the whole series. So for everybody listening and watching, Myriad, so this Friday, June 5th, Mandy is going to have the solo episode for Jennifer. So this is like how she is essentially bringing in like the beginning of the apocalypse, right? So we get to see it through Jennifer's eyes first, of her experience of essentially the fall of Raccoon City. And then we have Myriad solo episode on June 26th, which is Chrissy's then introduction of what she was doing during the fall or the outbreak. And then Korg is July 3rd with Russ's. So it's going to be very exciting. And then after that, July 24th is the first time that all of them are going to be coming together. So all of these are going to be on Fridays, I believe. Yes. All of them will be on Fridays, and then at 6 p.m. CST. So, ringing in the outbreak, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ding ding dong. Hell has come. But I'm very excited. I've been, honestly, when Myriad first was like, hey, you like RE, look at this really, and TTRPGs, look at this really cool unlicensed free rule book. And I said, oh my god, this is awesome. And then I started looking at it, and then I was like, but what if I actually ran this though? What if this is like what I did on stream, like as part of the thing, that instead of just it being me doing like the one-page Dice Dungeons stuff. And I was like, this seems really fun. And then I was actually talking to Mandy about this a little earlier today. We were on a Discord call together, and I was like, when I just Myriad was always like, yeah, Myriad's gonna be in it because she was the one who signed herself up for it, honestly, by giving me access to this thing. So I always had Myriad in mind. But when I was thinking about who else I wanted essentially in the cast, there's so many people that would be great, and you know, I love them dearly, but I was really being picky on the first group of people that I was essentially bringing in, and because I wanted them to, one, work really well together, because me and Myriad were talking about that, is chemistry is so vastly important when on stream and on screen.
Well,
and like,
we might have an issue with that then, because I don't think any of our characters have chemistry as a knowledge. It was in the list, but like, we might have missed the ball a bit on that one right there.
you know what, Korg? You know what?
No, fuck me.
Yeah, that's what that is not a feel
Say
better
one
one.
thing.
You say-
I was like, you started talking. I was like, what bullshit is he about
Yeah.
to say right now?
There's always a tone in my
Yes.
voice where you're like, okay, something's
know.
coming. Just bring it our way.
Yeah. I had it prepped and ready. Just waiting for you to finish.
Nope.
But I wanted to make sure that everyone like had some comfortability or like knew each other. I feel like could engage well with one another based off of humor types. And then the second, you know, including my own. And then the second was also, who do I know really leans into the role play aspect? Because that's what I really wanted, was that it's not really systems heavy, what we're doing. And yes, I mean, the system is definitely a part of it, but it's about like the story that we're telling together. And so when I chose, or, you know, I asked Korg and Mandy if they would, I would have been devastated if they said no, because they were like the first 3. So I was very happy that all 3 said yes right off the bat.
Okay, here's my favorite thing is I don't know that you actually asked me.
No. Did it?
Just like you're doing this, right?
I was
So
like,
what
very
happened is
playing.
I think I got added into the group chat when you made the group chat, and I was like, oh, I guess we're doing this. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, you're gonna play. I said you signed yourself up, so just
Yeah,
I was always
I would
like,
have said no anyway.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
desperately like I've been really Resident Evil built. So.
I had a feeling that you essentially were like sending it to me as like a, you could run this. Wink, wink.
Oh.
Oh my god, Raz! Congrats! Oh, that's so nice. Hey.
We've had too many hydration redeems. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, the bladder has now begun to explode. Great job, guys. Keep that hydration going.
We did it.
We did it. Achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked.
Yeah. But yeah, I
want to get that achievement. I'm like, listen, I'm all about achievement hunter. I'm all about 100%
Yeah.
a game. If I find out a game has that as an achievement, I'm just
Here.
gonna think I might go somewhere else.
I'll test the widget and that'll be the achievement if it works. I don't know if it works while I'm streaming. It does. Oh, there you go. There's your achievement unlocked sound.
Oh.
Because I was like, I don't actually have that. That's a good thing though. I think maybe I'll have to add that sound of like achievement unlocked. Yeah. But no, I was actually very, very thankful that you guys all said yes, because I had, you know, like, again, I know so many great people who, you know, would have probably come through and, you know, played with me and stuff like that. But when I sat down, I actually really thought about who I'd I ask first, like who's like the first roster, you know. Hi Mara, thank you for the follow, welcome. So I was like really thankful that all 3 of you seemed really excited and into the idea of coming on and playing the game. So thank you for that. It's awesome. Yeah. And then
I did have a question for
Thank you
Cord.
for the invite.
Ooh.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, have you played the Resident Evil games?
I have not. But I am aware of a lot of the things that go on in them via various spoilers that I have been given over time, or watching, you know, episodes of some playthroughs or something like that. So I'm relatively familiar with some of the world stuff, and then there's some of the world stuff that I'm not as familiar with. Like I knew about like the T virus, I knew about like the mold stuff in RE7, I know about the more monster-inspired things in 8 and stuff like that, but I didn't know about all of the specific virus strains. I've seen like clips of like the zombie sharks and stuff like that, but I don't know what their context is in relation to other things, so
Yeah.
I'm loosely aware of a bunch of different tangential
Got
details.
it.
Yeah.
Because I asked Mandy this as well. I was like, do you plan on playing any of the games before or after playing in this campaign?
Before, I probably won't have
Time.
time to be able to play through some of them. I do eventually want to play through some of them. Currently, the only one that I have access to is RE3, the remake. That's the only one that I've bought so far. But I'm waiting for like a decent sale or something to go.
They just had like an enormous sale like a month ago too.
Yeah.
Like everything. Like I think because my
It was
husband
all of
bought me
them.
the RE2 remake. It was like $5 for
Yeah.
it, and I bought the RE4 remake as well. I don't know, because I was saying in chat on Friday to Mandy, I was like, it would be really interesting to like for you guys to play in this campaign because it takes place before the events of RE2 and RE3, and then go in and like after the events that happen in the campaign, go in and play
Yeah.
and kind of see what happens like following that.
How much of it I stole. I feel like the only thing I'm really stealing is
Latent theft.
is the creatures though. And okay, what I do have like some little like Easter egg things in there because that's fun for people who have played the game. But no, I think it's cool that you guys. I knew that you had some knowledge when I had originally asked you about if you liked Resident Evil or have heard of it.
Yep.
Mandy said she had heard of it. She had never seen really much about it. She gets the premise. I think she said she maybe have seen like one of the movies forever ago or something when I originally was asking her about it. But I do kind of like the idea that you guys are coming fresh into it. But with the 100% commitment to the role play. Like, because that's what matters. Is like you guys bring this. It brings more realism to it because you're like, I've never been a part of a zombie outbreak before, and now I have. Just like your characters.
Yeah.
It works.
It's something I wanted to tick off my bucket list, and I'm glad that you've given me the opportunity to do that.
Absolutely. Thank you for being part of it. Savage
Capcom.
Capcom.
Please release another sale at some point, please.
Yeah, well,
they're probably going to because they're you know the RE9 DLC is
coming
likely
out
to get announced and released soon, and then also the Code Veronica remake.
I think there's always a sale on Black Friday or like Cyber Monday or whatever too. I think they always do one as well.
Quick question. Which one is Hunk in?
RE2 you can
yep.
play as Hunk.
He's a DLC.
RE2? Okay.
Yeah.
You can play as Hunk in it's like the Ghost Survivors mode where you play 3 different stories of like other people who are like trying to survive in Raccoon City at the time of the outbreak, and Hunk is one of them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hunk that man. He's a hunk.
Because I know that like in Requiem there's like a mini boss fight with someone that a lot of people are saying is like a clone of Hunk or something like that.
Yeah. It's like unconfirmed whether it's like actually him or someone else just like in the same uniform.
The whole clone thing opens up so many doors of like, is that actually Jill that Wesker has in RE5? Or was that just a clone of her, you know? Like it knowing that there are clones of some of the key characters is now like, oh god, like
because it's also like at to what capacity are they cloned?
Right.
Like because we see Xeno and Xeno's not like Wesker at all.
No, not
I don't think.
Personality wise, they look. Everyone knows that that's Wesker because he looks exactly like Wesker, but his personality is completely different. Yeah.
So it's very interesting to see like where they're going with that.
Yeah.
I feel like they can't just be like, oh yeah, by the way, here's a clown. Also, I think it comes to the point, the fact they kind of fucked up killing Wesker off in RE5. And they're regretting that. So they're like, oh, we gotta bring him back somehow.
Yeah, it was kind of devastating seeing him die. So, like, okay, first off, one of the longest boss battles, I think, in RE history was Wesker's fight in RE5. It's like a half-hour long fight. It's so long. But also, I think that he was too big of a character. There was a lot of build-up. Obviously, we saw him in 1. But then we don't really, like, engage with him all too often. We see him here and there in, like, clips and DLCs and stuff. But then bringing him back in 5, I wanted more of him. I felt like they could have done... I felt like he should have been the overarching villain of the whole series. Versus just, like...
I wish we got more of him in RE4.
Oh,
because we obviously see what happens with, like, Ada and everything in RE4. And I think that it would have been more interesting. Because my problem is that, like... especially when it comes to like Ada's character and like Wesker, is we don't see a whole lot of like their actual motivations. It's like, okay, we know that Ada's a spy, but like what are her actual motivations and what is she doing? And we know that Wesker wants total world domination or whatever the fuck it is.
Why?
total world saturation or whatever, but it's like, why? Why do you want this?
Well, because I mean, what else is he gonna do with that haircut?
Yeah, the haircut decides your fate.
That's a haircut. That's an evil haircut right
That's
there. Like,
true.
you get that one day when you're 12.
You have to
and
be
you're
a
like, well, I
supervillain.
gotta, I gotta
Yeah.
be a supervillain now. I gotta take over the planet.
Yeah, 100%. So
Mhm.
Savage asked a question. He asked, did we all meet through Jay's channel, or did we know each other before? I think
all
all
met,
of
I
us
think.
through Jay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of us to Jay.
Yeah. Look
We
at
get
Jay.
people together.
He's the man with the connections.
Mm-hmm. Bringing people together, putting
Yeah.
them through tongue-removing hell.
Yeah. And then Brew, so it's gonna be the days of September 24th through September 26th of 1998 in Raccoon City. So it's like 2 days before Leon gets there,
Mm-hmm.
and then like what is it, like 3 or 4 days before Jill's story in
Yeah.
RE3. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jill starts 28th,
Yeah, 20th or 29th.
27th, 28th.
Because
And
it
then
ends on the 30th, right?
Leon gets into Raccoon City on the 29th, and then obviously is out of Raccoon City by the morning of the 30th.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then
One hell of an
Jill's
evening.
overlaps. Yeah.
Yeah.
First day on the job.
First day
Rough.
on the
Yeah.
job. To be fair,
Jesus.
they did. So in the original game, he was drunk, and he was
He
late.
slept through.
Yeah.
He was hungover because
Yeah.
They retconned that though, I think.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
With
So,
the remake.
which is kind of crazy because that moment I feel like built his alcoholism from
Because
like,
it's like it shows how, because the whole thing is that he got dumped
yeah,
the night before, got drunk to deal with it, and then was
Right.
hungover and missed his first day.
yes,
Um
and that's literally
So, but,
how
like,
his
that-
character copes through the rest of
yeah,
all
it
the other
shows how
things.
he copes
Yeah,
with things, because he turns him he like it's much more prominent, especially going into like Vendetta, that's how he copes with trauma,
Yeah.
PTSD.
right. Yeah, so I feel like it was kind of I get why is they wanted to put Leon in like a more innocent perspective going into the remake, but I feel like that kind of took away the kind of foreshadowing of who he becomes
Yeah.
throughout the rest of
It's also like
the media.
and I feel like this is more of like a fan problem of them being like, oh
Have
my
a
God,
good night,
Leon's
Wolf.
He's just a precious little guy, and it's like, no, he's like a grown man.
yeah,
Like he's
Yeah.
21. Like he's
21 years
He's a
old,
very
yeah.
grizzled old son of a bitch.
yeah. But so in the remake, they had it where they essentially told him not to come in because of a citywide emergency. And so he was essentially coming in because he had lost contact with them. And he was like, what's going on? Did I lose my job? There's no noise about Raccoon City in the media. And so he decides to
Yeah.
just go there himself to find out what's going on, and ends up walking into hell.
Yeah, because like obviously like they're trying
Mhm.
to cover whatever is going on up. I think
Yeah.
people like there was news of like riots happening in the very start of it,
Yes. Yeah.
but then it kind of went like media blackout after that
Right.
because the city fell essentially.
And in 1998, that was a lot easier to do. You know, it
Yeah,
wasn't
so
as easy.
you don't have people filming TikToks and
Right.
posting them in real time.
Yeah. So it's I think it's really interesting that they did that change. But I think that provides me a better scope, I guess, as a GM, is that no one else in the world would know what's going on, except that the National Guard show up on like, I don't know, was the next day. So it's like the 23rd is when the contamination happens. 24th is like the beginning of riots. By the end of the 24th, the beginning of 25th, the National Guard has arrived. Right?
Yeah, and that's when they start blocking ways out of Raccoon City.
Right, which is why you
And
guys
basically
have 3
quarantining the
ways.
city.
You have 3 ways
Mhm.
to get out of this city, by the way, guys. There's 3 options for you. Your one goal in the whole game is get the fuck out. You have 3 ways to do it. And now, one of those ways is a lot harder to essentially obtain the way out, but it's also the quickest way out. And I essentially put it there in case you fuck up the 2 other ways to get out. Because there is a chance that you guys fail so much or like miss things or do things like that that you essentially aren't able to do those other things. Hi, Boom
Yeah.
Lord. Welcome. Hungry. I'm very hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad.
Getting into character.
Yeah, get in character real quick. No, so this is the Resident Evil TTRPG. It's its own rule system. Let's see if I still have it in.
It should be pinned. It's pinned at the top
Oh,
of
okay,
chat.
perfect. Yeah. So yeah, it's all free. You can essentially look at the whole rulebook. Today we were just building out characters for them to play, but our first episode of us actually running it is going to be on this Friday at 6 p.m. CST. So you'll get to see essentially the outbreak of Raccoon City from the games. It takes place over the days of September 24th to September 26th for these survivors. But yeah, you guys have 3 days to get the hell out.
Look out.
Yeah, there's 3 ways to do it. You guys can find however you want to get to those 3 ways in multitude of different things, but there are some sequential stuff to get those things to happen. And then yeah. I really hope you don't mess up the first 2 because that one is going to be like the Hail Mary
Well,
of the series.
we're definitely gonna fuck it up now. Now that you put that into the world,
Yeah, get
the
one.
universe, you're manifesting it.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, Boom Lord, you missed the entire. We literally just got done
Yeah.
making all of our characters.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
missed
you
the
can
entire
see on
character
either
creation
you can see
process.
on either side the
Mhm.
the characters themselves.
Yeah.
I'm playing a secretary, a spoiled brat, rich kid turned secretary because daddy cut her off from the trust fund.
And then
So that's gonna be very fun.
Mhm.
I'm playing a communication technician who worked as a humanitarian trying to help refugees escape, and then he ended up needing to flee as well, and that's how he made his way to Raccoon City.
Yeah. From one hell to another. What does the quote say on your thing?
I'll get you out of here even if it means going through another hell.
Yeah. And Chrissy's, yours is
It's not me, it's you.
It's not me, it's
and I imagine her saying that to a zombie, 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
distinctly
That was the
different vibe.
intent.
Yeah.
She's like kicking it with her heel, like, I'm so sorry, it's not me, it's you.
Yeah. They're just trying to riz you up, Chris. That's
That's-
just
you know
it.
what? Many have tried and many have failed.
Yeah, is Korg quieter? It could be the fact that he's not feeling well. So his voice, he's like,
I mean, I am speaking a little bit lower, but
yeah,
no, it's not on stream.
it should
You
be.
sound fine to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds fun to me as well.
could just be that, the lower.
Yeah.
Used to a boisterous Korg, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Not like 40% volume
Yeah,
of my typical quantity.
yeah. That's why if you see the little health bar there, he's at danger level right now.
Yep.
It's because he's sick.
I'm sick.
He
Still sick.
has the virus. Mara. It's already Korg is already in character. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm already half dead.
You
I'll
were
take
you were at caution, but I moved you to danger because of the fact that you had to
Yep.
go blow your nose.
'Cause I was blowing my nose.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
felt like a worthy cause.
You're on your last leg,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, you don't cough. Otherwise, you just
Just
disappear.
keel over.
Now I'm dead.
Gone. Hey,
Do I,
gone.
do I at least get some cool mutations or superpowers now that I'm dead?
I don't know. I don't remember the nemesis implanting you with anything.
Aw, Nemesis.
Well, the
Could
T
you
virus.
come over here and implant something in me?
Yeah.
The
Implant
T virus
something in me.
doesn't technically really do anything
It's
besides
true.
turning you into a zombie. But if you get impregnated by somewhat a creature that has the G virus, you might have fun for a while.
Yeah. Or Las
Hey,
Plagas.
G
Las
virus
Plagas is pretty cool.
creature. Do you want to
Yeah.
go do something on Fansly? Okay, we'll schedule
That's-
that later.
That's how they, because it's like a xenomorph where it like
Yeah.
shoves something down into you. to
Very alien coded. That's for sure.
yeah, super face hugger coded.
Yeah.
Also, the Las Plagas is also very xenomorph coded, like in appearance.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, that's true. Well, I'm excited for Friday. Have y'all heard of Stormlight? It's a novel series with a tabletop RPG. I have not heard of that. I'll have to put that on my list.
It's Brandon Sanderson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's his series. They made it into a TTRPG.
Okay, then yes, I have heard of it. I just don't recognize the name. Posture check.
Or gets infected. It's an infected horde of rats.
Yeah, I'd take an infected horde of rats.
Yeah. Oh, so
You just like the Pied Piper of infected rats.
Oh yeah, exactly.
so on Friday, after Mandy's character, I was playing the Gloaming Veil, which was like my dark fantasy setting. And I did have mutated rats, and it took a chunk out of a guy out of his bicep. Yeah.
I remember, yeah, I came in on that.
Because it rolled a critical hit on him. So I was like,
the best of us.
Yeah, you're missing part of your bicep. And anytime anyone would bring up his bicep, he'd be like, "What? It looks fine." He's talking about the other one. He's like, "I don't know what you mean. That one's fine. Look at normal bicep." Da 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 da. Hi, Sithy. Welcome. Hello. You peeking in? I see you.
We have matching peak emojis.
Do we?
Yeah.
Did we use the same artist?
I mean, I got mine off of Etsy, so.
Oh, there you go. I went to Fiverr. Outside of Lex, I don't think I know any other people who do emoji specific or emote specific art.
I have made my own in the past,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I feel like I just can't get it quite right, you know?
Yeah, a little chibi look.
I got a couple of folks that do that.
Yeah, do that.
I keep collecting artists like Pokemon.
Yeah.
And
I
adding them to my collection.
Yeah, I have a lot of artists in my repertoire, but of like people who do like cover design or like
not like emojis on Twitch.
Right, yeah.
Mhm.
But I made a few of mine, but that was on Canva. It was zero artistic talent. I only do jank art. I like jank art, it's the best.
Also, I was about to say, on the infected horde of rats thing, like, if anybody here has
Dorito
seen
King. Cosmic
the
Dorito.
Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
you would know that being able to control an unlimited amount of rats is pretty fucking overpowered.
Yep. Absolutely.
Because rats are everywhere.
Rats are
Rats
everywhere.
are everywhere except for Antarctica.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's more than you could ever
For now.
imagine. There's more than you could imagine that are living. Oh no! Night! Charge your phone. Don't miss alarms. We'll see you Friday. We are the rats. I mean, we are the Earth's rats, I think. That's for sure. Boom, 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 boom. But I'm very excited for this whole series, guys. It's gonna be a good old time. Everyone's gonna have to forgive me for forgetting what has existed or doesn't exist in 1998. But we're gonna get over that. Move on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to put you guys through specifically the puzzles. Because I think that's what...
I'm super pumped.
Yeah. Because I feel like I know a lot of like TTRPGs, they actually tell GMs to stay away from doing puzzles because it forces then, essentially forces people to not play their characters but play themselves because you can't use skill checks then in order to solve a puzzle. But I'm like, this is the only time I think that it absolutely is necessary to force you guys to do puzzles because in a way you are just playing your characters.
Okay, but like, let's be honest though. Like, how many times in Resident Evil are you just trying to brute force your way through a puzzle? And sometimes it works.
Right. Yeah.
Like those, like, a lot of, like, the spinny ones or something like that. You're just fucking spinning things all around, just hoping for it to work.
Right. Yeah. You're like, I really don't want to go back to that room in order to look at the statue and switch it out for a gem. Yeah, I'll let you guys do stuff like that. But I think that's so resi though, because that's exactly what you do. It's not Leon solving the puzzle, it's you solving the puzzle.
Yeah.
It's Leon's body you're doing it with.
Yeah. I also think a lot of the times it's like I love like the Resident Evil games because like you'll come across a puzzle and you're like, well, I don't know. And then like an hour later in the game, you like stumble across the thing that you need, like the information you need to solve it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
That
I
makes
get
so
it now.
much sense. If only I read all the documents we pick up.
If only I could read.
Right. Yeah, Furbies are from the 90s, yeah. I think they did. Oh yeah, Savage said they came out in 98. Twitch giving me a Domino's ad, fully knowing there isn't one near me is driving distance. Thanks, Twitch. So sad, Mara. It's so sad.
So sad.
So sad. Though I'm a Pizza Hut girly. I love those breadsticks.
I am also a Pizza Hut goily.
Mm-hmm.
I think I only go to, there's a place by me named Mario's Pizza.
Oh! Like
yeah,
the
and then
ones
there's-
who partnered with Family Video? Oh, no, it's Marco's.
No,
Smart
they
house.
partnered with John's Place, a place called John's Place, but that's probably not.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the one thing about moving out to Washington is like not having like the good like New York style pizza out here.
Mm.
Yeah, you definitely suffer. You suffer more than most.
The pizza and the bagels, dude.
Yeah.
Here's the
I can
thing. I think I can't remember if I've told you guys specifically. Did I tell you guys about my New York pizza experience?
No.
No.
So, I went to New York on like a class field trip at one point, and we decided to stop in this one place to get some pizza. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is my first time having New York style pizza. We get the pizza. I pick up the slice. The cheese fully slips off the slice and just falls onto the plate.
Yep.
And I'm like, is that what's supposed to happen?
You gotta fold
it. Was
it.
like it was a really bad slice.
Oh, no.
Dude, it did not taste good.
Yeah, you gotta fold
Yeah,
it.
it's not supposed to do that. Yeah, you have to fold it.
Yeah, that's like the way to eat New
Also,
York
you have
pizza.
to eat the grease. Don't
Yeah.
dab the grease off. The grease is part of the
It's part of-
experience.
yeah. 100%.
But yeah, I was like, I feel like we went to the wrong place, or maybe we just got an off pie. But yeah.
Yeah. I went to New York for New Year's Eve, or New Year's or whatever. And pizza was one of like the staple things that we were like, we have to go find a good place for pizza. I don't remember what it was called, but it was near oh my god, the Nerd Store. There's one in London and there's one in New York.
A nerd store?
Yeah, it's like Planet something. Oh my
Planet
god.
Fitness.
No.
Planet Hollywood.
No. I can't remember, but it's a huge nerd store in New York. It was near there. But it was like one of the craziest experiences because I was
Forbidden Planet?
Forbidden Planet. That's what it is right there. Because I've been to the one in London and I've been to the one in New York. So I want to go to all of them. It's like I think the
All
next
of them.
one.
Well, if there's only two, then
No,
you've already been to them.
I think there's another one in Japan. I can't remember. There's a few of them. But I know I've been to those two. But anyway, the pizza we had, we were told very strict instructions because he knew we weren't from New York by the guy behind the register, and he goes, "Ladies," he said, "don't disrespect me now." He's like, "I'm gonna be here for your first bite." He's like, "Fold that damn slice and shove it in the hole." I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." Okay.
God damn.
Just yeah.
Shove it in your hole.
Shove it in your hole.
Yeah.
It was a great experience. But everyone in New York was actually very nice. I didn't have. We even stopped and talked to a few homeless people. We got them sandwiches in the park. We
Oh,
were
nice.
walking past. Yeah.
I would say I like because I obviously like I've lived in New York.
Yeah.
I lived like an hour from the city, so I spent a lot of time in the city. Like I feel like most people think that New Yorkers are really rude, but it's more like New Yorkers are very direct and like they're not nice, but they are kind. Like if someone's in need, like New Yorkers always come together, like
Mhm.
all the time. Like if someone is in need, they will show up for
Yeah.
that person.
Yeah. So I feel like I was going in with this like stereotype of New Yorkers being like these AWODs, you know, and like everyone is in their own business and stuff. But I still talk to a lot of the people that I met. I think I was 16 when I went with my friend, and yeah. So I still talk to a lot of them, and the reason is because it was negative 40 degrees outside. It was cold. It was a tad cold. And you have to get there for Times Square, by the way. Like, in the AM. In order... Bonbon, stop trying to get the paper. That's not for you. In order to get... Yeah, dude. Bonbon is a little beast when he is like, okay, I want the attention now, and I will do everything, every naughty thing that I know I'm not supposed to do to earn the attention from you, mother.
Exactly.
He said, "Let me suckle, mother."
Yeah, he's like, let me suckle thy fingers. That's what he likes to suckle on fingers. I actually created a shirt because of him. He inspired it. Yeah. And so it's a man who has like, it's a doodle of a man with an unhinged jaw and like his tongue sticking out, and it says, "Let me suckle those fingers."
I'd buy that, dude.
I'll have to send you the shirt. I was pretty proud of it. Of the design.
Love that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's inspired by him because he likes to suckle on fingers because he was separated from his mommy when he was itty bitty baby. Like literally I had to hand feed him because he was that little. I found him under a van at a grocery store, and when I brought him into the car, Living on a Prayer was on the radio, and that's why I named him Bon Jovi. Bye.
That's so adorable.
Yeah, and now he's fluffy like a bonbon. Little marshmallow treat. And he's so cute. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know.
New York.
New York. Oh,
now
negative
that we've gotten the character generation out of the way, I am no longer keeping us on track with anything.
And responsibility over.
Give yourself a pat on the back, Korg.
Good job, Korg. Good job.
I fulfilled my end of the bargain.
Yeah.
Not only were we on time, we were early too. Let's go.
You did it. You did the impossible. Fantastic.
Yay.
Yeah. But it was negative 40 degrees out, and you have to get to Times Square very early to get inside the barricades in like a decent spot. And so we found a group of people, and once it started filling, there's like I don't know how many people, but it's so full in Times Square during New Year's that the heat from just the body mass had us taking off our coats. In negative 40 degree weather. And so there's pictures of us on this day, and like our coats and our hats and mittens were all in our lap as we're sitting on the ground waiting for it all to start. It was pretty crazy. We're halfway there. Oh, cat sleeping on chair. Cute, yes.
Banana.
Oh, this banana. Yeah. That's little banana.
Let's stretch.
Yeah. That's the little orange.
Yeah, I've never done New York City Times Square New Year's because I know better.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. And then when you escape,
Never did the Macy's Day Parade because I know better.
Yeah. To use the restroom, by the way, because you can't leave the barricades once you're inside it, so you're not using the restroom all day. But then when you do have to use the restroom at like 1 a.m., right? There isn't a place to go to the bathroom for miles because no one will allow you to use the restroom, or the places that do have restrooms there's already a line outside like to use the restroom, so it's pretty insane. Oh, savage.
People do just wear diapers or piss themselves.
Yeah,
that's true.
That is. She's just so cute and dainty and no brain cells.
Oh no, Savage got sniped. What
He
happened?
got sniped.
He said piss.
He said piss.
PG-7.
It'll get you every time.
PG-7.
Piss will get you every time. Let me tell you.
Wait a minute. Nah, I won't test it. I won't test it. I won't
Go ahead,
test
try
it.
it.
Do it. Try
Come on,
it. See
piss.
if it's a
I
VIP.
mean, I am a VIP.
You are,
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
I
yeah.
have
Special
do
privileges.
I have permission
Do you
to
have-
piss?
No.
I do
no.
not have
Oh my
permission.
god!
Piss
It
I
is-
can
popped up for
never
a second
piss.
though. I
It
saw it.
did. It did. You said fuck earlier, but this is apparently worse.
Nope. This is too much. Say fuck, just like normal fuck. Because you said fucking last time, so I think it was like the verb's okay.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh no, the verb is not, or the verb is okay. The normal word is not.
Interesting. Oh, there you go, Raz.
Oh.
He hacked it.
Fuck, I win. Yeah,
Hack the system.
that's always the
Raz
go-to.
won.
Hack the planet.
Yeah.
No bladder control for me. Well, actually, I feel like that's maximum bladder control.
That
because I
is.
just can't piss
You
at
just
all.
can't piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No
Absolutely.
piss. Pissless.
You know,
Going
one
to
of the.
swell up like a balloon.
God, now it's a new challenge on stream. Who can hold the bladder the
No, we're not
longest?
gonna make that. No.
I would fail that.
Bad.
I'd feel it too. I'm not very good at it myself. Yeah. Raz trying to bait us right there. Just listen to the water trickle. Okay, the thing is, Savage, is the settings for the bot are at 0. Like, as in it's not supposed to moderate the chat, because at first I had it at the moderate, right? Because it was like, oh, any offensive slang terms, and I was like, that's great, yeah, want that. And then when I took it down though in the last stream, it nothing changed. It still doesn't allow swear words, so I don't know, I have to look closer at it, but I think it's funny.
I personally just use the Twitch auto mod, and I just put all of the words that I don't like seeing in
Yeah.
the just moderated words category.
I might have to
That's
do
it.
it that way instead, because
No.
I don't know why it's so strict, but it really is.
I would have the weirdest words in mine, I fear. Like British. I don't like thinking about British people, so.
What?
Also, Savage,
Why?
it's not Twitch, it's Streamlabs. That's
I just
auto-modding.
don't like them.
Yeah. Well, it is in Twitch and mod. I don't.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it was Streamlabs saying the name.
I don't
so
know why,
So-
but I think it just
It
utilizes
would
that.
be Streamlabs then. You have to go into your bot settings for your
Oh,
Streamlabs.
interesting, because I've only
Yeah.
edited it in Twitch, not Streamlabs. So
I
I
maybe
think to start with, like Streamlabs, like
starts-
automatically starts
Mm.
like really high.
that would
Mhm.
make sense. Then why, when I changed the Twitch, it didn't change it at all in the stream. Pretentious.
Sithy knows.
Sithy knows. Sithy knows all.
Mara, did you just have a stroke?
No one expects the backwards text.
Oh,
piss.
go take a piss. Damn.
Yeah.
Advanced hacking technique.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good there, Mara. What is the meme? 100 IQ or something? 1000 IQ?
1000 IQ.
Yeah.
5 head, 6 head.
Being majority Scottish and British, I have a lot of self-hate. That would make sense.
Hey,
Yeah, being
fellow
both.
Scottish over there, I see you. Let's get our bagpipes and our kilts out and go dance the didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo. But Myriad, why do you not like to think about the British? Just their specific.
Just they make me uncomfortable.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
You ever just and the French too make me uncomfortable.
Is it
Oui,
the
oui.
teeth? Is it
It's
the...
a combination of like the
food?
teeth and like it's definitely the food. People try to be like, oh my god, a full English breakfast. It's
Okay,
delightful.
you're
I'm
calling
like,
me
it looks
out.
like ass.
I don't like black pudding. That looks weird to me. But I do like beans and toast. I do like beans and toast. Whoa,
foul, dude.
Bonbon.
It's
Crazy.
foul. It's foul that
It's
is.
not. I like beans and I like toast. I like beans on toast.
It's
But
rot wretched.
I was over in England for a little bit. I worked over there when I was in media. I worked for a social media firm. And so I was over there for a little while to get familiar with everything. because I was working for British clients and stuff.
Gotcha.
But so I did get accustomed to some of the things over there. And I've always written in British English as well. And like for my own stuff. So you might notice that I will on occasion use British spellings for words instead of the American version. And everyone says like, Tiffany, you have a typo, and I'm like, no, it's not a typo. It's just a different English dictionary. I use E instead of A. Or an S instead of Z.
Oh, biscuits and gravy. A
Biscuits and
nice
gravy.
sausage gravy.
My
with biscuit.
favorite. Oh, that's good. That's good. My favorite British
sweet
term
tea.
is full of beans. Because I am very full of beans. And it means like full of energy. Like you're a very energetic, boisterous person.
Is it because you're like farty?
No, that
Full of
so
gas?
so I said that at a con. I called someone full of beans because they were just literally like going off, and they were like, "Did you just say I'm full of shit?" And I was
That's
like,
what
"No."
I initially thought when you said that.
I was like, "No, it's coffee beans." Like,
Because usually the term "full of it"
Right.
is also used tangentially
Yeah.
with "full of shit." So whenever
Hi,
I hear
Bella.
"full of blank,"
Yeah. No, yeah. I get why.
Bella.
I do get why, because we associate beans. The first thing is we think farting, shitting, etc. But they're referring it to as like coffee beans. Yes,
Yeah.
it's like the coffee beans, and so it's like full of energy, like you're hopping, you know. And so I like that one though because I am full of beans, you know, and I like coffee beans and regular beans. I just like beans, but not as much as I like pickles. That needed to be said. I needed that people to know. I like pickles far more.
Sethy, you gotta use the Friends technique. Pivot.
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 I like he says it so much that it is no longer pivot, but to the pivot. He goes, pivot!
Pivot.
I like watching the blooper of that one too, because it was their first take of doing it. And so they, in the script, it just says pivot, 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 right? And say it sternly. Oh, thank you, Bella, for the sub. But they all just start losing their shit when he starts screaming, pivot. And it's just really great. Yeah.
Beans. Good for the heart. The more you eat, the more you shart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My siblings and I, we were on I don't know what to describe this flotation device, because it wasn't a kayak, it wasn't a boat, it wasn't one of those pedal things. It was something uniquely on its own. I don't know. I've never seen one ever again since riding it. But my younger sister, she had to go pee real bad. And so I had an ingenious idea that I would distract her with the song. And so the only song that came to mind was da-na-na-na, I gotta go pee, da-na-na-na, I gotta go down. So
Tiffany, you're not helping.
She was laughing and screaming at the same time. She's like, Tiffany, stop! It's gonna come out!
It's like, oh, you're trying to not pee? Well, let me help you by pouring a sweet, brisk iced tea over ice.
Yeah. And so when we got to land, she sat up, and because of water, right, her whole backside was wet, and we all just died laughing because we knew it. Well, maybe she did, but it definitely looked like she had pissed herself because it was just all wet. But she said she
And
did.
you'll never know.
We'll never know. You're right. I didn't smell her, so I couldn't fact check.
Little taste test. Oh, okay.
That is indeed lake water instead of piss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's indiscernible, though.
I can feel the bacteria in that.
Yeah, the fish waste is really pungent.
The kitty.
Yeah.
He's evil.
Oh, But he's so
No.
cute.
Evil.
But he's so cute.
Yeah.
I gotta get rid of the health bar so we can witness more cat. Because his head was being hidden. Yeah.
Here he is. Oh,
The blur. Censor the cat.
Yeah.
he's
No.
he's
Censor the puss.
evil.
No, I can't let the people see me. I must be
Oh,
stealth.
yeah.
I must go.
Yeah, I took the scariest picture of him last night. Let me show you guys. It was so like do you ever just have a fear in your heart when you look at an animal?
I mean,
Um,
if it's like a
depends.
saber-tooth tiger, maybe.
Yeah, depends the animal.
Him. I just fear him.
It's a honey badger. Always plotting.
He's
Wait.
so scary.
Have you guys seen the TikToks of Balthazar, Bo Balthazar,
What?
V5 Balthazar?
Hmm.
You have? Okay, good.
I don't think
The
I have.
third.
What?
The mighty Dorito cat. Hold on. There's got to be like a
I feel like
compilation
maybe I
or
have.
something.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Hold on. Balthazar. V5 I have no idea how to spell it. Okay, yeah, that didn't get.
Your best.
Let's see.
Have you
Walter
ever
the third
ridden the
cat.
ducks at the Dells? I have not ridden the ducks at the Dells. We have something similar in the pond near the zoo that I grew up. I've seen the ducks at the Dells, but I've not gone to ducks at the Dells. Walter the cat.
Walter.
Oh, turn my volume down
Walter.
before it just blasts everybody. Oh my god, he's so cute though. Okay, wait, I have seen
Yeah.
this. I have seen these. He look
Such a good kitty.
cool kitty. So fluffy.
You could never be
Yeah.
Walter. You couldn't.
Talking down to her son.
He knows.
Oh, no.
He knows what he's done.
He knows. He knows where he stands.
Well, I showed you all of like my little memes that I've made of him.
I love the meme so much.
I
think they're incredible.
I started to make little memes of him, org,
Mhm.
of like pictures that I've taken of him, and then I put quotes that I've said, but then I attribute them to Owen Wilson, and so it's
Okay.
just.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll give you an example.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna see if I have it saved on the desktop or if that was on my.
Sorry to the folks at home.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go to our chat. We talk a lot. I have to go find it. Boom, boom, boom. I like the. one.
And don't piss me off.
Yeah, don't piss me off. I'm gonna. Yeah, that one. Save image. And then I'm
We
gonna
have
show
fun
everybody.
here.
We have fun here.
We have fun here.
If you hate me, be honest. Don't piss me off.
That's what I
He's
show.
so
Oh, boy.
scary in that one, dude.
I
So
like
you
it.
can see the green lamp in the background. That's my little wax melter for my candles that I use. He
Yeah.
is obsessed with trying to like
There you
gnaw
go,
on the
guys.
top of it, and that was
Oh my
me
God, it's so
like being
big.
like, "Stop it!"
Here.
Oh, there he is. He's so frightening.
Oh my god,
so
it's such a
scary.
big image. There
He's
you go.
so scary, dude. Oh my god, he's so terrifying.
So good.
There he is.
Wait, where is it?
It's on stream.
Try
Oh, it's on
stream.
stream. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were sending it.
It's so cute.
He's so scary.
I love that one so much.
Oh
Fuck
my
him up,
god.
Owen Wilson. Fuck him up.
Yeah. I'm gonna use that one. I used that one. I sent that to my sister, and she was like, damn. Okay.
Listen, cats have never done anything wrong in their entire lives.
Exactly.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. I love that they domesticated themselves. They saw how
Yeah.
the dogs had it, and they were like, yeah, if we could have it easier than how we have it right now, let's do that. And like trained us humans to take care of them. So
Exactly.
smart. Man.
Also, I will say,
Yeah.
I do have to get going here shortly
Oh,
in order to
yeah.
go and pick up some food for dinner before the place
Dinner.
closes.
Yes. And we are at that 3-hour mark too. So you can hop off and then we'll do our little showcasing of the stream video. So, or like the starting soon video, so you guys can actually see that. And then we'll be raiding in. I think Mandy's live right now. So we'll probably be raiding into her. And so, yeah. Thanks, Korg, for joining and creating a character. Russ is going to be so fun to play with.
Yeah, of course. And next time we play, I won't be slowly dying
I know.
internally.
So sorry. Thank you for being here even though you were sick. I was like so ready for you to be like, I can't. I'm too dead. I would be like, I understand. Rest, please.
No, for whatever reason, these past couple of months have been an endless deluge of stuff out of my control, or like quote unquote out of my control, like kind of getting in the way of certain events and stuff like that. And I'm like, if I can, like even a smidgen of myself into a thing, I'm gonna try and do it. If I set my mind to it.
Well, I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I'll put you back at good health for good wishes.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Have a good night. Get some good food. Sleep well.
Bye.
I will.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh, he's muted.
Oh, now he's. Well, I think he left the Discord.
There you go.
Oh,
now
there
you
he
bye.
Got it. He's got it.
He going. All
got
right.
it.
Yeah, Myriad, thank you too for coming in. Thank you all, chatters, for coming in, saying hi, for all the gifted subs and subs in general.
Goodness.
Like bits. Yeah, you guys are incredible, spoiling me rotten. I appreciate it. I do have like a big goal of like trying to build up that follower base, and you guys are all part of making that happen. I appreciate all of you so much. This is only like my third week streaming. And so, or at least getting back into streaming from years and years ago. So I really appreciate it. It's been like quite the journey back in, and I honestly don't think I'd be as far as I am and like getting shit done without Myriad and Korg and Mandy and Jay and everybody for pitching in and helping me relearn all the things and shouting me out, and Lex and everybody. So I appreciate all of you so much. I'm going to give you guys the video for the starting soon, and then we'll raid into Mandy. So please stick around for that raid party. There is a raid emote now. We got Pickle Raid. So you guys can utilize that emote. When we head over to Mandy. So I will give you guys, I won't make you sit and watch that full 8-minute video, but I want to make sure that we showcase it a little bit. Is Jesse still in chat?
He should be. He's probably lurking.
Yeah, because Mortal Crux, Jesse Walker on Spotify created the song that's playing. So it's really cool. It's awesome. It fits the vibe of Ari, and yeah. All right. So appreciate all of you so much. We will see you in a few days on Friday.
3 days.
Yeah. So 6 p.m. and that'll be Mandy's episode 1 of the whole series. So make sure to tune in for that. Myriad, do you have anything you need to shout out or talk about?
No, I'm going to get my wisdom teeth out on Thursday, so everyone keep me in your thoughts. They're gonna take my teeth.
Oh no. they're gonna steal the teeth.
They're stealing my teeth, guys.
Stealing teeth. Yeah. So wish Myriad well. So teeth get removed. But all right, here is that video for you guys, and stick around. We'll raid into Mandy.